Letchaknow. 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 Letchaknow.
Yes. Welcome to the Letchaknow podcast. This
Welcome.
is your boy EK in the building. And you know who I got over there.
Yes, sir. Letchaknow logo. What it do, brother?
What it do, man. We got so much to talk about.
Yes, we
It's
do.
crazy.
Yes, we do.
It's crazy out here.
Crazier
Hey, man.
the better.
Hey, man, did you even know that Drewski got a dating show?
No, I didn't. But I know he's everywhere. I see this nigga on commercials. See this nigga. This nigga's everywhere. I don't even understand why people like him so much. But that's part of that influencer shit that I just don't think I'll ever wrap my head around being influenced on purpose.
Nigga, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he is pretty funny though at times. Like he do like that shoulda records or whatever the fuck he got going on with the video. That shit do be funny though. I do watch some of it sometimes.
He all right, but I mean, there's a million niggas that's funny for him to be on fucking. I think I saw him on a goddamn Super Bowl commercial, I believe.
But this is how you know people is popular in the world. When they're able to go to the All-Star celebrity game and people know them more than they know the celebrities. I'm like, the first thing you thought was Kai Cenat. Then the next one was Drewski. And then you had stars in there. Like they was trying to name this other actor. I'm like, I ain't never heard this dude in my life. But he's got great accolades that he did. But I still don't even know the dude. But I know them two more than I knew the actor. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
The words of that nigga Gilly the Kid, man, they got some great publicists because none of them niggas need to be hooping.
Yeah, especially Kai Cenat. That motherfucker.
There was a few years ago they had Bad Baby doing it. Bad Bunny in the game. I was like, this nigga don't know how to play no basketball. What the fuck?
I seen that game.
But you know, like I said, it's just to get your name out there and be seen. But yeah. I saw him on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about he did some commercial. I forgot what it was. He said he was recording for like 2 hours and made a good amount of money. But he said something about how they were supposed to get Jim Carrey in the commercial. And he said that they accidentally sent him Jim Carrey's money and they had to send it back. And he said once they found out how much Jim Carrey was making, he said he tried to renegotiate and they was like, nah, nigga, you ain't Jim Carrey. So they sent him like $5 million or some shit for like 2 hours for Jim Carrey.
I bet. Because Jim Carrey's that man. He's funny.
That nigga Drewski said, well, for shit, if this is the money he getting and he turning it down, he said, that's my motivation right there to get where I want to get. Because he said the number was crazy, especially compared to what he was getting. He thought he was getting it good. $5 million for 2 hours to shoot a commercial?
And he a vet too, so you already know he
might knock it out in 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm just shocked though, man. I'm just shocked that these YouTubers is more popular than some of these celebrities out here. And some of our favorite rappers, they more. It's like, damn.
I'm not really shocked though, bro. And you know why I'm not shocked is because ever since we was kids, every generation, the same motto goes on, and it says the same thing: is that the kids are the future, bro. The kids are the future. Whatever the kids, no matter how stupid we think it is, whether it be skinny jeans, whether it be these niggas wearing hoodies in the summer, whether it be these niggas just wearing nappy ass hair, just waking up and doing this shit and going about their day and getting a line or whatever we think is weird, it is what it is, bro. Because the kids are the future. Whatever they say, go, and they got the power to do whatever the fuck they want. Like the same way like rap. Remember when we was younger. Rap was not a good thing. Everybody didn't like rap. It was solely a black art form, really. White people really wasn't celebrating rap music and all that shit. People was.
Oh my God. They listened to that? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that when they would say niggas, bitches, hoes, suck my dick. Oh my goodness. They was like,
do you remember?
God, close my ear.
You remember that chick, Dolores Tucker? She was on TV and she ran over all of the rap CDs with the the little steamroller. She ran over all the raps, Tupac and Arky, all that shit. Anyway, they wasn't fucking with rap like that back in the day. Now everybody see. I be seeing white people on the TV and commercials with go like rap is so pop now that it's crazy. Like everybody fucks with rap. I see white girls dancing, saying nigga. It's just like it's not a big deal. And rap ain't what it's sold all the way out, bro. All the way out. It's sad.
That's why I don't. That's why it's hard for me to listen to this music because it's like, dude, you don't even look like you rapping what you talking about. And even if you did, even if you did, you're not a good enough rapper to last one album. Like if you notice, like the difference is like I commend these kids nowadays, these millennials for real, because they know how to make money without having to work as hard as we did. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give them props for that.
They becoming millionaires having fun, dog. They're having fun and
Yeah.
becoming millionaires.
And that's what we trying to do. We trying to be millionaires having fun too.
Bro, that's the game. Like they always tell you, find what you do, what you love, and you know what I mean, that should be your job. Do what you love. If you love talking on the camera to people and you making $1,000 doing it. If you love playing video games and you making $1,000 doing it, do that shit. But if you're not making no money, get a job. Get a job and make that your part B until you get ready, because it's kind of like the rapper. You know, everybody wanted to be a rapper at one point, and niggas start rapping at 18, 19 and still rapping at 40 and ain't made $400. Give it up, bro. Give it up.
Yeah, if you're gonna work at a job that you're gonna tolerate, because if you're just gonna go to a job and be like, oh, I'll quit. I mean, what's the sense of going? So, you know, work a job that you're gonna like to do and you're gonna be able to tolerate it to where even if you don't feel like going to work, you're gonna be like, oh, I can still go. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna be motivated to go. So
that's real. That's real. If you're lucky enough to get that, get it. So shout out to the kids making money, making, like I said, the rappers wasn't loved like that, but it got so big that they damn near made the corporations have to fuck with rap. It got so big, you have to have us give us on the Super Bowl. You have to put our music in the commercials and shit. Like, even though y'all be mad late with the commercials, I turned on the Honey Nut Cheerios commercial and heard Nelly is getting hot in here. I'm like, nigga, that was 20 years ago.
Yeah. That just lets you
when they
know
put the music in the commercials, right?
yeah, that just lets you know how it's mainstream now, like you said, man. Then it crossed over now. Like I don't hardly see a commercial or anything in the background without hip hop music going on. Like even Sports Center, gotta put in majority of some of these young rappers out here. You know, they be highlighting them.
Everything got a trap beat to it. Every beat you listen to got a trap beat to it. Whether they selling cars or cereal, whatever fuck it is, they got some trap beat to it. I used to get offended when I used to hear all these rap music and, hey, come eat my chicken, and niggas rapping and slam dunking chicken nuggets and shit. I'm like, hey man, what is this, man? What are we doing?
But see, that's where Sports Center, they smart because they know that the culture is mixed in with athletes and music. That's always intertwined. When you put that together, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
You always gonna.
yeah, but at what point is it racist? At what point like, if you want me to eat
Oh,
your
it's racist. Oh, it's
you want me to eat
racist.
your chicken nuggets? Fine, but I don't need to see a nigga slam dunking them in the barbecue sauce with T.I. in the background. Well, like, what are you doing, bro? This is racist.
Well, then you need to holler at Angel Reese. She just came out with her with her McDonald's menu and stuff. It's like, damn, we know this food is trash, but y'all keep promoting it in our face like that shit is okay. Like, come on now.
I work today. I went to work this morning and literally I saw 10 McDonald's. Like, everybody had McDonald's in the morning, and I saw Angel.
I don't fuck with McDonald's.
I'm just talking about the bags. All the bags got Angel Reese's name on. I was like, yo, what the fuck is up with all these Angel Reese breakfast bags and shit? I'm like, these bitches, they gave her a burger, but I guess
she got her own personal burger. Just like
same thing. It's the same thing as what we just talked about with the All-Star game, bro. It don't even matter. We just promoting you. Your manager's really good, Angel Reese, to get you that, because who cares? Like it's just your name is just out there. That's all it is. What they gave one to Bad Bunny, they gave one to J Balvin. Remember when all the Latinos was getting it and shit? They was doing all the Latino music
Yeah.
artists.
Cardi B and Offset had they meals together too at McDonald's. They all did.
Bruh. And that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. But it got so big that they had to fuck with us. They had to because it's so big. Everybody's fucking with it. From like we talk about the Wu-Tang Clan, motherfuckers out in Japan. You go overseas, they fucking with the shit that we was fucking with in '94 and '95. They still fucking with that shit heavy.
Man, shout out to Master P, man. He had the real blueprint, man. He do, man. You could tell. And then shout out to my man E40, man, because he got his shit going too.
E40, the thing about E40 though, I haven't heard many interviews or many people speaking about what he did. He needs to do an interview where he kind of explains what he was, or maybe I just missed it. Maybe I haven't seen it. Maybe there is an interview.
Well, he makes videos on Instagram and he posted them. Whoever's doing his social media, you know, anytime he got an event for his ice cream or his cognac, you know, he got tequila now. You know what I'm saying? The goon with the spoon, man. He got sausages.
I'm not. No, E40, that nigga, he do his. I'm just saying his story. Nobody really knows the E40 story. Master P done been around, sat down and told his story. We know about what he was doing with the the record company and a record store he had and moving from Cali. Like we know P's story, and we know how we did it. But I've never heard E40 really explain like how he was moving independent. Because like I said, E40 been independent since the nigga 91, 90. He been doing it forever, my nigga. How was you moving records? Like how was you doing it? How did your music get to Indianapolis? As an independent artist, how did your music reach me?
You know what the blueprint is. You do so many songs that eventually it's gonna get to where it needs to go. He been doing. Look how many albums he didn't have, man. That man.
But go back. E. Think you're right. But go back. Think about before the internet. You know what I'm saying? Before all this shit, Master P would say how he would go around selling his music out the trunk of his car. Right? We know that story. E40. I've never heard E40 tell a story where I had to drive to Chicago or drive to Indianapolis and drop off 500,000 CDs, and you know what I mean? Because that's back in the day of the mom and pop stores when we had to go to the small record stores and find them shits because they wasn't in the big record stores. You had to go find them shits or the local, you know what I mean, DJ or whatever.
Man, shout out to E40. That's a real nigga. The fact that you didn't have no publicity, you know, I'm pretty sure you had push. But the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he getting shit done behind closed doors, even though, you know, his shit is not out in the forefront, man. That just shows you, man, he a real nigga. He a real one. I believe he is, man. I love E40, man.
I don't fuck with E40. I never heard nobody say they don't fuck with E40 like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That lets you know you're a real nigga. Because, man, I've never heard nobody badmouth him, ever.
I'm going to keep it 1,000, E. I don't really give a fuck about a nigga being a real nigga. I just want him to be talented. If I know you, then I care about you being a real nigga. But if not, I don't really give a fuck what you do if I don't know you. But
no, what I'm saying is when I mean he's a real nigga, he's probably one of those people that you can come up to and talk to and probably relate to him. You know what I mean? Right. He probably one of those celebrities to where, you know, he an asshole and shit like that. I'm pretty sure because I know my people's done met him in malls, shopping malls, everywhere. Because, you know, they from Cali, so, you know,
I know babes that had met him here. Babes from small town, like, you know, I mean, small Marion, Indiana. They come do a show. Yeah, we kicked it with E40. He was smoking with us. Da. Like you said, he's a real nigga. And I expect him to do. I don't expect nothing less. I'd be disappointed if he wasn't. If he was anything different. Shout out to everybody watching, by the way. I see y'all, man. Leave some comments. Holla at us, man. We about to start talking about some basketball here in a second. About this Luka, LeBron.
Well, hold on. Before we start talking about basketball, man, did you hear about the Jordan news? Did you hear about that?
I heard that nigga fat as hell now. I heard that. What else?
Oh, yeah, he definitely is getting fat. But I didn't know this. Did you know this? And when I'm about to tell you, it's gonna be like, what? Now we know Michael Jordan. He didn't made what basketball shoes. He didn't make football cleats. He didn't make baseball shoes. I did not know that he didn't have a running shoe.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because Michael Jordan don't run from nobody.
That's what it is.
I don't know. I don't think running is that popular. I think it'd be a waste of money.
I don't know.
I mean, why would I invest millions of dollars in somebody that? I mean, I can't name 3 runners.
Well, I don't even think it's that, but a lot of people they do run.
I think it is that, sir. No, I'm not saying people don't run. I'm just saying I'm going to pay you, right? I'm going to pay you umpteen amount of millions of dollars, thousands, or whatever it is, to wear this shoe and give you a shoe deal to hopefully sell some shoes. But nigga, we don't even hear about runners, but every 4 years. I don't even know. Like I said, the only one I know is the nigga that was wearing the nails, and I can't even think of his name right now.
Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles, yeah.
Yeah, and I did the report though. Him and Tyreek Hill about to get ready to race pretty soon though. They just got to set. They trying to set up. What it's gonna be. Is it gonna be 100 meters, 60 meters, 50 meters?
5 minutes. They should have figured that out in 5 minutes. What are we doing?
Yeah, man.
If me and you want to race right now, we say, hey man, we want to race. Bet. We racing from here to the mailbox. We racing from here to the end of the street. What we doing? We figure that out right now. What's taking so long, nigga? Y'all niggas ain't talking about shit, man. Y'all niggas just want some. Y'all niggas just got name in people's mouth, man.
Yeah, you right. They trying to build it up, man. They trying to get that money built up. I get it. But yeah, I would have thought Michael Jordan would have had a running shoe, especially all these runners out here that just wear wherever. Like New Balances is the thing when it comes to running shoes, and it's
bam. Famo, you heard every 4. When do we hear about runners until the Olympics?
But they popular.
When do we hear about them until the Olympics? That's all I'm asking.
I mean, we see them on commercials. What about Michael Phelps? You tell me Michael Phelps they was talking about him like crazy even when they wasn't going to the Olympics.
Michael Phelps ain't no runner. That nigga's a swimmer.
Yeah, but what about Carl Lewis?
Nobody talks about them niggas until the Olympics comes around, bro. Nobody talks about them.
No, they don't. That's not true. What about Usain Bolt? They used to talk about him all the time, man. He used to be in hella commercials, man.
No. I'm not saying they didn't get deals because that's part of winning the Olympics. You're gonna get deals. You get cereal deals and all that shit.
No, what I'm saying is that
in the barbershop is talking about Usain Bolt.
They do. He's the fastest man. He used to be the fastest man alive. They used to talk about how fast he was.
Bro, if you're talking about when does racing come up in conversation?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, man.
Every day we talk about LeBron James. We talk about Tom Brady. We talk about the soccer niggas, Ronaldo. You talk about all these niggas, man. Don't nobody talk about them niggas until it's Olympic time. They barely even talk about baseball players. I don't even hear nobody talk about baseball. It's outside of the Japanese dude.
Well, that's just because, man, baseball is not popular anymore. It's trying to be, but it ain't gonna get there. Football is king. It's always gonna be king
in America.
I mean, shit, everywhere. That's why they going overseas and playing in Germany and playing in.
No, sir. It'll never be bigger than soccer, sir. The real football. The football. It'll never be bigger than football.
I ain't even going to disagree with you on that because that's probably the number one sport in Europe is football.
That's number one. That's the number one sport in the world, football. Soccer.
No, not here.
No, but I'm talking about overall in the world. If you take every country in the world, more people play soccer than basketball. Soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
Really? You really believe that?
That's not even a debate. That's a fact. I would love for basketball to be better, but no, soccer is the number one, hands down.
Really?
Not even close. Really? Every country plays soccer, bro. Some countries play basketball. Basketball is still trying to grow. They're still trying to grow, my nigga. And all these motherfuckers that they get from another country, as soon as they get over here, what they do during a timeout, they start kicking the ball off their knee and off their feet and shit. Nigga, everybody plays soccer over everywhere else. Nigga, basketball number 2.
Well, speaking of basketball, man, we might as well go ahead and talk about it because everybody see the background. So, I mean, the reports was out here, man. The report came out the day before the game, and they were saying how they think Luka Doncic was out of shape. They were concerned about his health. They used to stop him from smoking hookahs and drinking beer. They say they didn't like him doing that. Now I'm saying this because this was a report out, and it's still out here. But I heard it from Rob Parker on Odd Couple that I hear. It comes on every night, 7 o'clock on Fox Sports News, TireRack.com. I'm gonna give a shout out to them right there. But yeah, Rob Parker, and then he gave him a nickname that's floating around too. But you said it was from 3 years ago, but I don't remember them calling him that. But they calling him Hookah Donis now.
Yeah, man, that's
love the hookah.
He
love the hookah. He love the smoke.
Like, that was like 2-3 years ago when they saw that nigga out in the clubs. I've seen footage of Luka out and about dancing, partying. Who cares, my nigga? He's 20-something years old. What? At least he ain't carrying guns.
That's true. That's true.
But there's something that when I heard about this, there's something that brought me to mind, some pictures that I remembered, and I wanted to bring this up to some people that might not remember. Let me see if y'all paying attention real quick. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that on the screen?
Oh yeah, we see it.
Know what that is, Dan? You know what that is?
Yeah, we know who it is, but go ahead and tell us who it is.
It's Dirk Nowitzki, sir. Dallas Mavericks legend, greatest Maverick of all time, number 1. He looked like he out partying, man. He look at his eyes.
So if people don't know who he is, he said his name is Dirk Nowitzki. He used to play for the Dallas Mavericks. He is Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
And Luka Doncic was supposed to be his successor.
All I'm saying is look at him. Does he look like he's not having a good time?
Oh, he's look like he's having a great time.
Does he look inebriated at all? Like he's maybe drinking?
Oh man, he looked like he on more than just alcohol.
Okay. That's all I need to say. That's Exhibit A. That's Exhibit A. I don't want to hear that bullshit, okay? I don't want to hear that bullshit. Exhibit B don't need pictures because everybody already know what it is. You've heard of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Going out gambling 3, 4 in the morning, getting drunk, smoking cigars. What'd he do? Did the Chicago Bulls say, hey, man, we don't like the way, man. He broke his foot his rookie year. Yeah, man. And I don't know, man. Nah, man. No, he's great. Let's keep him and see where this rolls. Let's see where this goes. And he didn't even make it to the finals yet.
So what was your take on the game? What was your take? What you see in the game that you
What I saw in the game is, first of all, Laker fans are way too excited. I don't know what's been going on in LA because I haven't been watching Lakers. I only watch the Dallas Mavericks only, but they are way too excited over Luka Doncic. These mediocre ass games that Luka's playing that he does every Tuesday, every Monday in Dallas. This ain't even the real Luka, man. This ain't even real Luka. Now they might just be playing winning basketball again, but this ain't nothing, bro. From the first game, these are regular basketball. This ain't shit, bro. Even the 30-point game, I wasn't even that excited. This is regular Luka shit. If you know Luka like I know Luka, he gets that. What's that triple double he got the other day? He never had that in the second quarter. He had a triple double in the second quarter, man. Stop getting hyped so quick over what Luka doing right now because he ain't even close to where he gonna be. When I hear people talk about him being out of shape and fat, and I say, man, if you play in an 82-game season and then once you're done with that season, you go to your country and play for that Olympic team, and then when you're done with that, you come right back over here and get ready for the off season, and then you play another season, and you go back over to your country. You just keep doing this over and over again. Not to mention you're going deep in the Western Conference Finals, then you're going to the NBA Finals. There has been some injuries with Luka too. Remember the year they didn't make the playoffs? Kyrie and Luka was hurt a lot that year. They didn't make the playoffs. Then they come back, go to the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be injury prone a little bit, but the thing I tell you about Luka, he'll play through injury and still be 70, 80% better than most of these niggas. That's you saw it last year. You saw him run through Anthony Edwards. You saw him run through the SGA nigga in his squad. You saw him run through Kawhi, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. You see, this is 70% Luka. So to trade him, you a motherfucking fool.
Yeah. I mean, who they traded him for is the head scratcher.
You
Because
don't trade the nigger killer. You don't trade the nigger killer. Anybody that's killing niggas the way
he ain't
white
the
boys killing niggas,
he ain't
you
the
don't
nigger
trade
killer,
him.
or he ain't the nigger killer no more.
He's the nigger killer.
Nah, he ain't. He done. That title's over with now.
He's dropped a triple-double on every NBA team ever. He's dropped them their 40 on every NBA team. There's not a nigga that he hasn't put in the noose yet, unless he just got into the league.
Well, to me, it's a shocker because who they traded him for. They traded somebody that's just as worse as far as injuries go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right? But I think it's more about what you guys were saying about the way I saw Colin Cowherd say, he said the Lakers might have he said something about the trade, and he was just saying how the Lakers did good. He said, but overall, Dallas has a better team or whatever. He was like Dallas is structured better, right?
yeah, like that's what I said. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, but what I gotta say to that is, yeah, no shit. They were structured they structured better before the trade. Dallas had been building this team on and on and on. You just added Anthony Davis. You added Anthony Davis to a team that went to the NBA Finals last year. They were already structured good, my nigga. They're not. There's no change but Luka and Anthony Davis. That's all.
So you put that piece in. Not saying that Luka Doncic couldn't take him back to the.
Sir,
hold on. Because it's not like you couldn't insert Luka in that squad and they couldn't have went back. They could have went back, but it's just the fact that now they have an inside and an outside now, and they got defensive presence. It's different, man. Because championship basketball, you want the inside and outside. You got shooters and you got inside of the paint. You got scoring in the paint now.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, not right now because they injured, but
so let me ask you this. Do you think the Dallas Mavericks you think Kyrie and them coming up the court and just throwing it down to Daniel Gafford and letting him go one-on-one in the post now? That's what they're gonna start doing now?
No, Anthony Davis can't. No, Anthony Davis. No.
Hold on. Okay, I just want a yes or no. Secondly, do you think they're gonna be doing the same thing with Derek Lively, just dropping it down to him? Let him go to work.
I can see him sometimes, not all the time, but yeah, I can see it sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
I can. Okay. Because the thing is though, what's gonna be more effective with Dallas is that because you got somebody in the paint like Jokic, Jokic is a pretty dominant person in the paint. Anthony Davis is too. He's not Jokic presence anymore, but he still has enough presence to where when he's in the paint, some people is probably gonna try to double team him. It's not gonna be a lot of one-on-ones because if it is, he gonna eat because everybody gonna be shorter than him. That's why he want to play the four. He wants to dominate the fours. He's gonna dominate the fours. Then you got the fives. They're gonna get easy buckets because why? They're going to have easy putbacks. They're going to be taller than every other team in the league. There's only going to be a few teams that's going to be taller than the Dallas Mavericks. But we can't really talk about the Dallas Mavericks until they get fully healthy. So I don't even want to talk about them no more until they get healthy. Because we just woulda, coulda, shoulda with them.
In a league full of three-point shooting, having three centers is the way to go.
Well, no, it's the fact that the way they're built because we know they're all athletic.
Right.
And Anthony Davis, just think about it like this, Ebby. If you're Anthony Davis and you're shooting a shot from the free throw line and you got either Derek Lively or Gafford down there to collect the rebound. Who's going to actually really stop them from getting that rebound? Then you got Anthony Davis. You know he's going to try to get his rebound too if he misses. That's another guy. They're going to be too tall for a lot of teams. You know what I mean? To me, that's what's going to be important from beating teams in the playoffs, because they're going to have something that most teams that's not going to have, and that's dominance in the paint.
You know what? If this was 1997, I would agree with you. But they don't
Bringing
get
it
the
back.
ball to players in the paint. Remember, I told you, if I was a center playing basketball today, I'm not running up the court, setting picks, and just hoping you pass them for
But
alley-oop.
they is though. They is, because you know why? This is
Hold on. That's what they've been doing. But now you counting on Kyrie to throw these passes? Is that what you're doing?
No, listen. No.
Spencer Dinwiddie?
Yeah, I can see Spencer. What it is that they're gonna have to go to half court for a little while. They're gonna have to cater to Anthony Davis for a little bit. They're gonna have to cater to him. My thing is, what I took from the game from Dallas and the Laker game is that Kyrie, he's still a decent point guard / scorer. But his problem is that he don't make nobody better on that team. That's the reason why because like he had a good game, but everybody else wasn't really doing nothing.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think he makes people better, but in a different way than Luka makes people better. He makes people better with confidence and leadership and talking to them. Hey, it's okay.
You said leadership.
Yeah, I think Kyrie's
got leadership.
I think Kyrie is a good leader. I do. I think Luka leads by example, and Kyrie leads with words and pat on the backs and talking to him and shit like that.
Really?
But what Luka can do that Kyrie can't do, and that's not that Kyrie can't do it. He just can't do it to the level that Luka can do for a few reasons, which is because he's not as big as Luka, and he's not as good a passer as Luka. So in certain situations when Kyrie
taller, don't forget tall.
I said bigger, but yeah, taller is what I really meant.
But bigger too. He bigger too, though. He definitely bigger than him too.
Yeah, I'm just saying certain situations of the game when Kyrie's playing, and then you take Kyrie out the game, and hopefully you'll at least have Anthony Davis in the game. I don't see outside of maybe Dante Exum, I don't see nobody that can be a point guard on that team at all. I think they're missing a Luka Doncic. I mean, it's like none of these. Remember Stardy came on and he's like, PJ Washington didn't even have a good game. He didn't even score. That. You know why PJ Washington was scoring?
Why?
Luka. The same reason when you watch the Laker game, Vanderbilt hitting threes. Oh, you're wide open, my nigga. He's giving it to you on a dime. You're wide open, bro. You're an NBA player. It's something about players that move that ball and get it right to you, and you're wide open. You're going to make some of these shots, bro.
But see, that's what I feel about Kyrie. Like, he don't make them better.
That's what I mean. I agree with you. Because the way he does make them better is through talking and confidence, and you know what I mean. It's okay. Hey, keep shooting. Whatever he's saying, on or off the court, he's a leader that way. But on the court, he can only do so much because of his size, and he's not a pace more of a scorer.
Leader and stuff, man. I'm sitting here like leader.
I think he's a better leader than Luka. I do. When it comes to verbal leadership, when it comes to talking to your players or trusting your players and saying, you know what I mean, hey, even though I kick it, like Luka would rather take the step back, just like Kobe. Luka would rather take the step back 3-pointer over two niggas than pass it to you in the corner that we know ain't gonna shoot it. Kyrie will still give it to you. You miss it, it's okay. Luka give it to you, miss it. He's gonna do the LeBron shit. Oh, god damn, man, fuck. Be mad as shit and walk off the court pissed. Kyrie's gonna come over there and give you a hug and say it's okay. That's the type of leadership I mean.
Well, I heard through the grapevine that LeBron is gonna try to do with Luka is what Dwayne Wade did with him in Miami.
I mean, that would be smart. I remember when this first happened, we talked. I said, man, LeBron's not an idiot. LeBron is a basketball genius. He knows everything about basketball, dog. He's not a smart human being in life. I mean, like I said, I've seen him tweet. The nigga can't even spell. But when it comes to basketball, that nigga knows basketball.
Nigga be lying about reading books and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, nigga just he wants to be more than an athlete. We get it, but you look foolish sometimes, bro. But bottom line is he knows basketball, and he's not foolish enough to not know that Luka got to have the ball. Everybody knows Luka is better with the ball in his hand.
Well, we know the Lakers is a wild card. I just don't see them winning no championship though. I just don't. I don't see them.
I don't either. But like I said earlier, when you got them two niggas on the same team, you the wild. Like you say, you're a wild card. You could literally
the wild card.
Anybody. You could lose, but you could beat anybody with them two. You never know.
You could, because the West is really not that good. Like, even though people, you can look at the standings and be like, yeah, everything looks tight, but it's really not tight. OKC is beating teams by almost 10 points in the standings, you know. And then when it comes to like Memphis, like we know Memphis ain't really that good. You know, they need more pieces. They like a piece away.
You think Cleveland can beat Boston?
Not in the playoffs, no.
Why not? Why not?
It's just something about Boston. They have a championship pedigree. And when you look at Cleveland, you just don't feel like that is. Like I get why people's hyped about Cleveland, but they just remind me of a team who plays good in the regular season, but then when it comes to the playoffs, they really not that team.
I can't wait to be in the playoffs because I want to see Donovan Mitchell. Ever since I've been watching Donovan Mitchell, I think Donovan Mitchell is nice as shit. But I noticed that when the games get close, he stops trusting his teammates and it guns you out. He'll start shooting up bullshit just to try to stay in it, which, you know what I mean, whatever. He just never makes him. You know what I mean? He'll gun you out. Everybody else is extinct from there. So I'm excited. I want to see if he's learned this year, where I want to see a game in the playoffs when it's maybe 2-2 in the series or something like that, or 2 to like a big game. And I want to see if he trusts his teammates or not. Whether win or lose, I just want to see if he's learning that, or if he's still going to try to gun him out, because that's his problem, in my opinion. There's times where he can make people better, but then when the game gets close, he stops, and he just, I got to do it, and he never comes through.
Well, that's probably what's going to be their demise then.
But it seems like this year he got it. Remember, I feel like he's developed now. What is this, like what's this got to be, his 6th, 7th year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I still have to see it though in the playoffs. I got to see it. Like, yeah, it looks good in the regular season, but you know,
there's something we don't talk about enough, is how we need how they don't let some players develop. Remember, how we need to remember that people got to develop. I should say, as fans of the game, we got to remember that some of these kids still got to develop. These are kids, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, give them. I mean, I know 5 and 7 years sounds like a long time, but when you come in at 19, 18, 20 years old, you're going to need to come in 25, 26, 27 is when you're going. I mean, think about Giannis. Giannis has been in the league a while before he became Giannis. We saw what he could be, but it took him a while to develop, get his muscle turned into his man body, which is another point I want to make about Luka, because I don't know if anybody's ever noticed, but his dad, if you ever watch his dad, look at his dad. His dad used to play basketball. You watch Luka when he first got in the league, when he played overseas, in his body, and then the older he got, the bigger he got. He wasn't always that big.
Well, he looked like he looked like he been in shape lately though, because Luka, no, he have looked like he been working out lately though. I can tell though. You know what I mean? And then I want to know how you feel about him doing them push-ups though.
What you talking about?
You didn't see him doing push-ups at the beginning of the game and stuff?
No, but I know when he was in Dallas, him and Shamgar was always working him out, and they would have a contest, and if he lost, he would have to do push-ups.
Well, he did push-ups. I guess he was so hyped, man. He just dropped down and did like 10 push-ups. It was almost like he was trying to get the attention of Dallas Mavericks, like to let you know, hey, listen, I'm in shape, baby. But
no, he been doing that, man. He been doing that. That ain't nothing.
Just dropping down, doing 10 push-ups.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He do it before all the games when it's during this.
Okay, yeah,
like,
you would know.
This, or if he lose the bet, he got it. It's like a bet that they do.
Okay, so yeah, he did it. But then I want to know how you felt about him every time he scored. He looked at the bench, especially your boy Nico Harrison.
I'm about to say he wasn't looking at the bench. He was looking at Nico.
I don't know. Sometimes he was looking at the bench too, but it looked like he was really looking at Nico though every time though. He was staring him down every time though. Every time he hit a shot, he looked over there every time.
And did you notice that after the game he gave everybody a hug? Didn't say shit to Jason Kidd.
No, I didn't see that.
Nothing to Jason. I ain't got nothing to say to you, bitch ass nigga.
What? But Jason Kidd didn't know.
Hey,
How you gonna be
hey,
mad at
hey,
him
hey,
though?
hey, I'm gonna tell you this, my nigga. If me and you ride in the car together and I drive up and I pull up and I start shooting at some niggas and they see you in the car with me, best believe next time they see you, I didn't even know what everyone was. I didn't even know. I didn't even know we was coming. It don't matter, bro. You guilty by association.
Damn. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
didn't know. I didn't know
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Jason Kidd been making some smart little remarks in the media lately too. I don't know if you caught that shit.
No. What did he say? Come on, spill the bean.
He said, what do you call him? He said he was talking about how he kind of was saying that Klay Thompson and Kyrie's struggles was coming from Luka doing so much. In a way, it's kind of what he didn't say that quote for quote, but he was saying that. And then instead of saying Luka's name, he called him that other guy or that player. He said some shit like that where he didn't want to say his name or whatever. I was like, okay.
Well,
Okay.
well, he been balling too, Klay Thompson. Ever since the trade, he been balling.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting more shots. I mean, shit. What Luka taking 15, 20 shots a game? All them shots. Like I said, Kyrie get to shoot whenever he want. Klay gonna get more shots, but now PJ going down. Like I said, it's going to balance out a different way.
I can see the alleys. I can see the alleys though. I can see the alleys though.
Oh, you're going to get a few of them, but not a lot. You're not going to get. You're not
No,
going.
I ain't. I'm not. I'm not
Kyrie.
even just talking about Kyrie. I'm talking about Anthony Davis throwing lobs to Gafford and Lively. I can see that too, and vice versa. I can see that. I can see it, especially when they in the paint, because who gonna really stop them down there? You know, I mean, who gonna really stop them? Shaq is a fool. I'm watching it inside the NBA, and they getting ready for the Minnesota and the Laker game, and Shaq got all these snacks out here like he been smoking weed. Do he be smoking?
I'm sure.
Man, his eyes be red as shit sometimes, man.
I wouldn't.
Especially on camera. They be red as shit. But no, my take on that game is that Kyrie, I mean, he's still decent, but he not a leader on the basketball court. Like, he don't make them better. Like, he might give them pep talks and stuff off the court, but on the court, man, he don't make them better.
Yeah, I don't think that's his game. As I said, his game is a score. He's not. I don't think he's a point guard. I think he's a shooting guard. That's why it was so easy for him to adapt to playing with Luka and playing with LeBron James, because he wants to shoot more than set somebody up to score. You feel me? And there's, of course, it's not that he can't do it, but he doesn't prefer to do it.
But yeah, man, why is Rob Parker calling your boy Hookah Donis though? He said he loved the hookahs. He loved the smoke.
I mean, hookah is a part of the club. He be in the club as part of that's what they do. They hookah. I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't think hookah is going to get you out of shape.
No. Lottie Divas used to smoke cigarettes hella.
Michael Jordan used to smoke cigars. I mean, like I said, Michael Jordan used to smoke cigars. Dennis Rodman used to do who knows what. It's a lot of people that do shit, bro. Motherfuckers go to the club. Motherfuckers. Allen Iverson was a goddamn clubber and a drinker. James Harden was a strip club goer. A lot of people go do shit, my nigga. Who cares, my nigga? Is he producing? Is he producing?
Man, it's some beef in there, brother. It's some beef. It's some beef. It's got to be some beef, man. That's the only thing I can say. It's
not beef. Not beef. That's how it's called saving face. It's called saving face. By the way, it's a big day today.
What's the big day?
Big day today, man. It's coming up here soon. You see the screen?
Yep, Luka Doncic.
Yeah. Do he look fat?
Nah, he don't look fat at all.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He ain't got no definition. He just look.
Yeah, he's a white boy. He's an ill-built white boy. But fat? No. But yeah, in about an hour, it's going down, dog.
It's going down.
I don't know if you know.
No, but I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. You gonna leave us in suspense or what? What?
Yeah, baby. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the Don in about an hour. Woo! Happy birthday to the Don in about an hour, baby. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Luka Doncic.
Happy birthday. Hey, one more question, man. One more question. Do he look fat right here?
No, he don't.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to know, man, because maybe I don't know, man. Maybe I don't. Another funny thing is one of the greatest players of all time that I always thought was fat that nobody ever called fat was Carmelo Anthony.
I don't know.
He look fat right there?
Nope.
Shout out to there. I see y'all viewing. Shout out. Leave comments, man. Do we look fat right there? Do we look fat right there? I see y'all watching. Do we? Yeah. Happy birthday, Luka. Do we look fat right there?
Man, how old is these pictures though?
Nigga, it don't matter, my nigga. This is what he been. This is what he been doing, man. We talking about? Man?
Yeah, dude.
What we talking about here? Well, meanwhile, you got this motherfucker. Looking like that. When you ever seen Luka look like that? When you ever seen Luka look like that? With bitches around him.
Yes,
Shout out to Steve Nash up there looking crazy.
It's conspiracy going on. It's definitely a conspiracy going on, man. Definitely. It's definitely conspiracy, man. It's some personal shit. Like Stardy said before. It's something personal, man. That money.
Man. I'm not dumb enough to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, man.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
No.
Well, man, it's all right, man. He a Laker now. They on TV tonight. They about to play the Minnesota Timberwolves. Happy birthday, Luka. You about to play into your happy birthday day. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, we're going to move on to something else, man. Move on to something else. KD.
Happy birthday to the Don.
Yeah, we didn't say that already. We're going to move on from that guy.
Hold on. I think we got a guest that wants to come on. I
think
we got somebody that wants to come on. Who's that? Who's that there on the line right there? Who that?
Y'all know who it is.
Who is it?
Y'all know what it is.
Who that?
Who is that?
You know it's that boy Stotty. I just want to tune in real quick, see what y'all talking about. I see y'all.
Hey man.
Mighty Whitey.
Hey, we got you on the phone, man. What was your take on the game against Luka versus the Dallas Mavericks? What was your take? What did you see?
What did I see? Same old shit. That's what I seen. The Lakers is playing good defense right now. They like real energized. That's what. And Austin Reeves he cold. I see that.
I told you got the green light.
I mean, he don't got the green light, but he do. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the most consistent and probably I wouldn't say he the most efficient, but he reliable than a motherfucker. Day in and day
He better
out.
than Bradley Bill.
Absolutely,
Hell
man.
yeah.
What you talking about? Better
Hell
than
yeah.
Bradley Bill. Like I
Play-
said, every game, dude, he show up. He's showing up. And he gonna be the difference. He the difference maker to me for the Lakers. But um, I see Luka Doncic. He just, he the same old Luka Doncic, man. Take a
What's
lot
that?
of,
What's
take a
that?
lot of. To me, he be balling. He a great passer. He take a lot of shots. Most of them be bad, but sometimes he hit them, and sometimes he don't. Right now, he missing more than he hitting.
Facts.
Uh, um, I'm impressed. I used to give Lucas. I used to say Luca was better than LeBron, but he ain't. I could tell that by the way that when they playing together, man, he can't fuck with LeBron, dog.
I think LeBron won that game for him. Honestly,
I mean, LeBron is making LeBron look even better right now, dude. To me, I just be like, I'm pretty impressed.
Mhm.
it's like he
For
get a
real.
breather now. He get more energy. He ain't got to worry about some shit. He cool now.
I don't even think it's the breather because he playing a lot, and they playing the same amount of minutes. They're taking the same amount of shots. Uh, like I said, it's the energy, how they play, how they defending. You know what I'm saying? How they swarming to the ball. That's what's making them real good. And Austin Reeves, man. Austin Reeves, dog. Austin Reeves doing his thing, dog. He
So
getting it in, dog.
so there was a report out. Um, I heard it on the Odd Couple with Rob Parker. It was the day before the game. They was saying how they was saying how Luka Doncic was always out of shape and that he loved to smoke at the hookah
Yeah,
bars, drink
yeah. He
beer.
drink big. He's
It
still
was
out of
it
shape.
was even a picture out here showing them taking the beer out of his hand.
He might be an alcoholic, low key, but shit, a lot of motherfuckers in the league and shit like that.
Hey, Stardy,
He's just a
have
big
you ever
star.
have you ever seen a picture of Luca look like this?
Uh,
You ain't never seen Luca look like that.
Nah, I haven't. I know I haven't.
Let me know. Anybody that's been in the club and seen Luca look like that, you let us know. Cause I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. I seen pictures of Larry Bird drunk with beers in his hand. I don't want to hear it. If the boy is producing, I don't give a fuck what he do on the side. I don't give a fuck if he's shooting heroin. Let that boy play. He could be shooting heroin between his toes. Let him play. And don't trade him for a nigga with the nickname Street Clothes. You
Yeah,
traded him for a nigga named Street Clothes, and what does he do? He go right to the goddamn mall and go shopping for some new clothes because he hurt.
yeah, that's crazy.
Meanwhile,
That's
Luca
crazy.
play hurt like he been playing hurt for probably the past keep it 1,000 probably last past 2-3 years he been hurt playing hurt and
No, you're
dominate
right. You're right.
and dominate.
Well, dominate, I don't know. I don't know about dominate, but
Oh, you don't? You don't
uh-uh.
know? Hold on, stay right there. Stay right there. I'll show you what dominate means.
Okay, show me.
I'll show you what dominate is, my nigga.
Show me.
You tell me how many niggas is doing the shit that I'm about to show you or have done.
Let's see.
Give me a second. Give me a second. You just sprung it on me. No homo, no diddy.
Yeah, yeah, fans. Yes, he's a real Luka Doncic fan. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
What you know about them type of numbers, my nigga?
What numbers is that? I can't even
That's
see.
dominating, my nigga.
When is these numbers? When was these? I can't see the
In the
date.
past 5-6 years, my nigga. It was in
Oh
recent
man, I thought you was
times,
gonna.
my nigga.
I thought you was gonna show me some current stuff, man. You showing me some stuff from years
He
ago.
just got back in Christmas. He just came back since Christmas. What are you talking about? What do you want me to show? You know what he did currently. 73, 8, 51, 9, and 6, 60, 21, and 10. 60, 21, and 10. That's crazy. Not to mention, if you go watch the game, it gets even crazy if you go watch that game. That was the Knicks game where he missed the throw on purpose, got the offensive rebound. We going in overtime, bitch. Yeah. Dominating, my nigga.
Oh man. Man, dog, you sound like you love him a lot.
I love watching that white boy play basketball. I don't enjoy watching the rest of these guys play basketball outside of a couple others. Jokic, I can watch that. But most of these niggas I can't watch, man.
Not even Giannis.
I mean, yeah, I can watch Giannis, but I've seen Giannis long. I know what Giannis is now. Giannis has been around long enough. I've been on Giannis when niggas was playing 2K and niggas was playing Miami versus OKC all the time, or whatever year that was, when everybody was clicking Miami versus OKC. My team was Milwaukee. That was my OKC stuff. I knew what Giannis was gonna be. Put him on Kevin Durant, my nigga. That's who's gonna stop KD.
Well, speaking of KD, man, did you hear about the report that he was on? He was on Draymond Green's podcast, and he explained why he felt like going to the Warriors was the wrong move for him.
I agree.
He was basically saying how it didn't make sense to do it mid-season, to trade mid-season. Then he was talking about how he could play, with all the extra stuff, but he didn't want to do that. Like, no, dude. Like, no. I'm about to pull it up. Hold on. I'm going to find it here in a sec.
I just think he would look a lot like Snoop Dogg. After calling niggas coons for doing whatever for Donald Trump, and then you go perform for him. You a nigga done called you a bitch and everything, and then you come back wanting to play for it. Then no, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, it just sounds like he really didn't want that smoke. He didn't want the smoke. He didn't want all the hoopla and all the other shit surrounding it going to the Golden State Warriors. I think that's really the reason why, in my opinion, why he didn't want to go to the Warriors, because he didn't want to go through all that hoopla and them talking about Golden State and the Warriors and winning the championship, because he made it seem like it didn't make sense. But yeah, it made sense. It definitely made sense. You was a good piece that could have fit with the Golden State Warriors.
Right.
And they chose Jimmy Butler when you said no. So yeah, I think it was warranted. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you could tell he hinted at, and I'm gonna put up the video in a minute. But yeah, he hinted at like he didn't want to go through all the hoopla. Even though he said he can deal with it, but I don't never remember him dealing with it. Have you?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, so when he said that, so that's the part I was like, yeah, that's not believable to me when you said that. Like, I do agree with him when he said he don't want to deal with the hoopla that would have came with it. To me, that's the reason why he didn't want to go. And plus, he probably didn't want to go because he didn't want to be with them no more.
Hey,
that
man,
chapter over.
These niggas is cupcakes, man. These niggas is cupcakes, bro.
Cupcakes, bro.
Cupcakes, man. Cupcakes. You that goddamn good, but you really not that goddamn good. as you can see. Where are the Phoenix Suns? How are they doing this year? Anybody know?
They're in the 11th spot.
In the 11th spot with the, because all the time we used to hear, oh, Kevin Durant ain't healthy. Oh, it's because Kevin Durant ain't healthy. Oh, Kevin Durant hurt. No, he's playing a lot of games this year. It ain't converting to wins. It ain't converting to wins. It ain't nothing about his game. He can score. He can get buckets, but it ain't converting to wins.
They need to blow that whole thing up.
Yes. Yes.
Real.
I feel like Chris Paul got the best out of Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant is almost making him worse because Devin Booker has to defer to him.
I mean, shit, he don't got no point guard. Period. I don't even know why they broke up that team that, man, they got rid of DeAndre.
They sold for a cupcake.
They did. Hey, wait a minute. So when Aiden went to the Trailblazers, that was part of Durant?
Nah. That was because, remember, when they got rid of Chris Paul, that's when they got rid of DeAndre Ayton. Because I think Chris Paul was the only one that was fucking with DeAndre Ayton. And remember, they got rid of the coach, too. The coach got fired, too. That was fucking with Chris Paul. Him and Chris Paul was cool.
The year after the motherfucker made it, he get fired. That shit baffles me.
Monty Williams.
Like, Milwaukee did the same thing. They fired their coach the year after they won the championship. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit be crazy to me.
It makes no sense, bro. But again, I don't think all these people in the front office is as smart as we give them the props of being. You know what I mean? They make a lot of decisions. They pay a lot of motherfuckers a lot of money that don't deserve it, which is another thing I want to talk about. Paul motherfucking George. Did you see this whole ass nigga Paul George talking about some? I'm gonna take a break from podcasting because I need to get my ass right.
Yes, I did. And I'm like, dude, why did you wait?
Man,
that's crazy.
That nigga is a big ass nigga, boy. I tell you.
Right. Hey, then was like he gonna miss his character. Like, you know, the person that I'm gonna miss podcast Pete, but I'm gonna be back later. I was like, oh, this nigga crazy.
Nah, man, that nigga definitely goes on the list of niggas that need to fucking retire. Get the fuck out of here and stop robbing niggas for their money, man. Go, matter of fact, pay some of that shit back to Philly.
That nigga crazy.
Nah, that nigga's robbing niggas. Joel Embiid is out here robbing niggas. I don't like that shit.
He definitely robbing people. He definitely robbing people.
They're probably gonna make the play in now. What
Who is?
make the play in and go on a run?
Who?
Philly. What if they make it to the championship?
Nah, they not even making the playoffs.
To keep it 1,000, that I predicted that they was going. I thought that they was good enough to go to the finals at the beginning.
Eric, it's still possible. They only like 1 or 2 games out the play-in, dog. You just got to make it to the play-in and then win.
But that nigga Paul George said that I need to get my run right. Nigga, it's after the All. Nigga, we going into March, my nigga, and you just now figuring this shit out that you need to get your mind right and shit. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
That's why I'm like, right. That's why I'm like, nah, man, they ain't going no motherfucking where. He talking that type of shit already. Nah, dog, they ain't going no motherfucking where.
And then I heard Joel Embiid got to get. They talking about breaking his hip to help him walk again or some shit.
Man, he need to retire too.
Yeah, he need to quit.
You heard that shit? They said they got to break his hip or some shit to help him walk right.
Nah,
but I heard he needs surgery for something.
Yeah, they said the surgery is some kind of special surgery to where they gotta like break the inside of his hip or some shit to have him walk right. I'd be like, nah, I'm cool, man. I'll just, I'm good. I'll retire.
Right.
I'm cool. Yeah, that nigga need to go the fuck on out there, stop taking all that money. But at the same time, if a motherfucker gonna give you the money and you know you ain't worth the shit, I guess if you strong enough a man to take all that bullshit they screaming at you in the stands and then feel it the way Bradley Bill kid getting cussed at and shit, The way I know them Philly fans is letting Paul George hear it every time he come outside. If you can deal with that, then I guess.
That's crazy, bro.
Because it ain't like
That's the
it ain't like you gotta. I mean, because I don't know, man. I can't deal with that shit, bro. I can't deal with that shit. If I was a Philly fan, I'd have lost my goddamn mind.
They ain't tripping because they still high off the Super Bowl. If the team would have lost the Super Bowl,
You know what?
Gun violence would have went up. Philly.
Yeah, listen, that's crazy that you said that because that's what they was just talking about. If Philadelphia didn't win the championship, they probably would have focused their attention on the Sixers and how trash they is. That's why nobody really talking about them like that.
Right. They ain't even tripping about that shit.
But let me see. Let me see. I got a little bit of the snippet. Let me see what he got going on.
That matter. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Draymond Green Show with my brother, Baron Davis. BD, what's happening?
What's up, big dog? How you?
All right, let's see.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? But and then the narratives that's gonna come with all that shit. It's just like, you don't want to go stay there. Age in this era.
Okay, we
Does
go.
BD stand for Baron Davis or Bad Diet?
Warrior.
One or the other.
See Durantula look like playing against these young dudes.
Here we go.
Shit too every night because you be barking at them, guys. I didn't know you bark like that. Oh, you be barking at them. No. So I wonder. What's your thoughts? Yeah, man. I think that up the level of the game when when you're engaged like that. I think more so than anything, my mentality as I got older. I wish I was thinking a little bit like this when I was younger. Whereas, coming into the game, I was superstitious early on when I come into the league. I felt like everything had to be right for me to play well. I was just overthinking a lot of things out there. I think as I got older, more experience, and you reach some success, you kind of relax a bit on just let the game come to you and play your game instead of trying to force things. You know what I'm saying? And you know exactly when you need to press the issue and when you don't. I think as a young player, you just always pressing the issue, trying to figure it out. And I would have more bad games than I would want to at that age. Now, I'm not playing. I might shoot it bad, every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel more relaxed coming into the game. Right. Making me execute a little better. So I wish I had that mentality early on in my career. But it worked out either way.
A few weeks ago, you said you didn't want to be traded in the middle of the season, which is why you didn't come to the Warriors, which I thought was going to happen. I was at the game. I was like, oh, man, KD came over here. He showed me love. I was like, oh, we about to get KD. Do you want your career to end in Phoenix?
Man, I want my career to end on my terms. That's the only thing.
Bingo.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters.
Because I see a lot of dudes that don't get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep putting in that work to, make that choice on my own. But as far as the Warriors, I just didn't think it was, and then I didn't want to move. And then as a player like me, I cost a lot. Me going into your team is going to make it's going to be a whole new era of your team when I get to your team. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a lot of work. And through the season, I'm still of value, you know what I'm saying? Especially in my contract and just my production. That me just getting up and moving in the middle of the season, it's going to be a big blow to any team I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get why y'all want to trade me, and y'all looking at it just from the simple fact that's just business. But from me looking at it, I'm just like it just don't make sense for either side right now to go through that. You know what I'm saying? When we play the season out, and if that's the decision you want to make, in the off season, then you figure it out.
So big. Yeah.
It's just such a big change to make, and I've been through it before. I was like, damn, it's not really it.
It ain't the right move. Like to be able
and I
to move in the middle of the season and all that. 26 games left.
If I can stop it, then why not? You know what I'm saying? But and then the narratives that's gonna come with all that shit. It was just like, you don't want to go stay there. You don't want to go play with Draymond no more. You don't want to, narrative got in your way. You don't want to go back. I was like, yeah, that shit is annoying. I don't like it, but I can play under it. Like, you don't know what, the type of shit that people say about me. I could play under it. The noise. It's a simple fact that, like, there's no need. I didn't feel like it was a need to, make that big of a change right now. It didn't make sense to me. So I tried to. I'm glad it was, and look what y'all doing right now, Dre. Y'all looking good, Jimmy, and then you still got Camille on the way back. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think it made sense.
So what you thinking?
Shit. I think Golden State got the right person already. Shit, it don't make sense. What you gonna go back for?
I agree. It don't make sense to me neither. I agree with everything he said, to be real.
Right.
Everything he said. It just don't make
Yeah.
sense. I know the first thing I'm gonna say is, damn, nigga, you left because the nigga called you a bitch. Now you gonna come back and play? You desperate ass nigga. You look like Juvenile and Little and BG and them niggas coming back to Baby after you proud.
Yeah, it ain't even that deep. You done already been there, done that.
Yeah, you might as well get you a cash money.
Be on your way out anyway. Yeah, like he said, it's about retiring on his own terms right now. What else he got to prove, man? Like everybody else, all the spectators make a big thing out of his failures and shit, but he ain't got nothing to prove at the end of the day. He a Hall of Famer. He does some shit that half the league ain't never gonna do. Over half. So shit.
Fact.
Salute to
The
Kevin
way
Durant.
they love Kevin Durant.
And Golden State, like I said, they got the right motherfucker. I heard Steph had 50 something tonight. 50 points
Did
or
he?
something like that. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I know he went off.
They came back down 20. He had 50. That nigga Jimmy Butler just revived them niggas, man.
He's a winner.
He's
a winner. He's a winner, and he ain't gonna get in the way neither.
And it ain't even playoff time yet.
And one thing I seen a little bit. I didn't realize he was that good of a passer.
Man, I told y'all been sleeping on Jimmy, dog. Y'all know Jimmy, my guy.
No, I know Jimmy's a winner. Like I said, his game, in the words of Weezy, is basic, but he gets the job done. He plays hard. He got good IQ.
I told y'all
he's like Draymond.
Man, that nigga.
He's like Draymond with skills.
And like me and Eric was talking the other day, that motherfucker ain't little, dude.
No.
He look big out there compared to other motherfuckers, man. You posting their asses up, get to that free throw line.
And you can't double team because that's the last thing is you want that ball start moving.
I definitely think Golden State looking good. I didn't think it was gonna work at first. I really didn't. But the way Jimmy Butler is just
I didn't think it was that big of I didn't think the impact was gonna be that big. I just thought it was gonna be Jimmy Butler, but shit, them niggas.
I thought it was a perfect fit
them niggas is
for him. Or if he went to Golden State or Phoenix, it'd have been a perfect fit. Because he just don't get in the way. He don't ask for the ball a lot. He's efficient. You know what I mean. He don't take bad shots. He plays hard. He play like I said, even if he ain't getting the ball, he gonna get some buckets on the offensive like I said through transition through defense. He gonna get some points if you run plays for him or not. He's not gonna get in.
And he defends.
And they need inside scoring. They don't have really any inside scoring in Golden State.
No. They're gonna be nice when old boy come back. That's gonna make them even better. They're gonna be swarming to the ball. I'm impressed how the Lakers is playing defense. I don't know what them niggas.
I'm impressed on how LeBron James is playing defense. Fuck the Lakers.
I ain't even worried about LeBron James. That nigga is like playing. He playing great, and I think it's because the focus really ain't on him no more. So he able to get off. Cause everybody be locked in on Luka. We want to see what he doing, and he taking a bunch of shots. But he's a phenomenal passer, dude. That nigga drops dimes, dog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna. I listen. I'm gonna keep it a bug, man. That motherfucker passed his ass off. For real. One of
That's
the
always been
best.
part of his game to me is his passing. That's been the number one thing in my opinion. His passing and his
That nigga
athleticism.
like he the new Magic Johnson, nigga. He be making passes from half, like, yeah, like he the new Magic to me. I be impressed like that. I be like, shit. Yeah, he drops dimes, but he take a lot
They
of
not as
fucking
flashy as Magics. They not as flashy as Magics, but the IQ on them be crazy. My
nigga.
favorite
That's what
LeBron pass is the one he did in Cleveland when he had the ball and he fake passed it to Kyle Korver and dished it with the one hand. I thought that was like one of the best passes I ever seen.
shit. They just as flashy as Magic to me. He just be doing no looks. They just real quick though. He
Yeah,
drops
no,
dimes,
it's
dog.
cool to do a no look, but when you go back and
Him
look at
and Joe,
Magic,
him and Joker,
Magic was clowning, my nigga. Magic was
him and
clowning.
Joker,
Magic was trying shit, bro. Magic was like,
yeah, he was.
That
Him and
nigga was
Joker though.
wild.
Him and Joker some good ass passes.
Bro, ain't nobody did it like Magic, bro. Jason Kidd might be the closest thing to Magic Johnson. I ain't never seen nobody clown like Magic. Magic Johnson was just trying shit, bro.
Yeah, he was doing shit behind his back. I mean,
Bro, he
Jason Williams.
ball over
Jason
here,
Williams.
bringing it back over here, throwing it over his head.
White chocolate.
That nigga was wilding
White,
down shit.
White chocolate got the best pass I ever seen off the elbow. That was the most impressive shit I ever seen in a game.
Dude missed the shot though.
Yeah, he went around his back though.
It was Ray LaFrance. It was Ray LaFrance.
I said shit. White chocolate was cold with that rock. He
White
got a son that was playing basketball, but I don't think he played no more.
I think Jason Kidd to me is probably the best passer next to Magic. It's got to be Jason Kidd or Chris Paul.
I don't know.
I like Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd has some. That one where he rolled when he rolled the ball all the way down when he was in New Jersey. That nigga did a bowling pass to Lucius Harris. That nigga took Lucius Harris to the finals, bro. Lucius Harris and Harry Kittles.
That nigga John Stockton said, hell no. All the dimes I got, I'm a good passer. That's what John Stockton said.
John Stockton got good basketball pass down.
I ain't say, hey man, good basketball passes is good basketball passes, my nigga.
No. You're right. I'm just saying, these niggas, Jason Kidd and Magic Johnson were almost teasing y'all niggas. They were clowning y'all niggas.
Yeah, Jason Kidd was nice with the rock though.
Jason Kidd was stupid and he was fast as hell. But he's throwing passes all. Him and Magic was the only ones that they trying new shit right now. I put Chris Paul on the same level, like you said, John Stockton. They were good basketball plays, good passes,
good fundamentals.
Right.
And smart players. You know what I'm saying? The smart players don't try to do all the extra shit. They just simple, efficient, straight to the point, Tim Duncan type shit.
Chris Paul damn near is the new John. Well, not new, but he is like the
new John Stockton.
He is.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. I'd be like, man. He black.
He playing a little dirty. He run that pick and roll to death. Yeah,
right.
Efficient. You never know. The next thing you look at the nigga at 29 and 4 steals and some shit.
Right.
The nigga damn near is the little black John Stockton.
Oh, Johnny Stockton. Hell yeah, man.
But no, I mean, I also wanted to talk about one more thing with this nigga. Have y'all heard about this nigga Carmelo Anthony?
No, what happened to him?
Nothing happened to him, but he got his little podcast. He got a show, and on his show, they were talking about the face of the NBA, and he started talking about he don't think that the NBA can have no overseas player, and people started calling him like he said, the overseas player can't be the face of the NBA, and people started calling him xenophobic. I was like, here they coming for him.
Right. But he right though. He right.
Maybe he's right, but you can't say it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I kind of agree with him though.
He
Well,
said,
I was telling Eric before. I was like, man, it can't be no foreigner.
Carmelo
not
was
over here. Not over here.
No, they came not nowhere. I mean, yeah, from where they from, that's it.
Yeah, because
Like,
we
you know what I
had
mean?
this conversation before.
Yeah,
Remember?
we did.
look on the screen. Look on the screen. He said Wemby can't be the face of the NBA because this is our sport, America. Luka
Right.
can't be the face. Giannis can't be the face. Shea can't be the face.
Right.
And
It's like Eminem.
Tatum. These are the faces. Zion was supposed to be the face of the NBA. You can't be the face of the league that we started.
You know what?
Like,
and now that
like
you said
Eminem
his
being
name,
the face of rap.
listen, now that you said his name, Tatum, they kind of pushing him a little bit.
Oh, they is pushing him. Ain't no kind. They pushing him.
That's the whole thing with Jaylen Brown is that, how is Jaylen Brown doing this? And you supposed to be the one.
But I don't know what you talking about. What they saying, but how is Jaylen Brown doing what? Tatum is balling.
No, I'm not saying this year. I'm just saying they've been together. Everybody's been saying, Brown's winning awards, man. Jaylen Brown's doing this, but we pushing you, but Jaylen Brown's outdoing you. It's hard to push you if it don't even look like you're the best player on your team right now.
Yeah, I don't think he outdoing. I don't think he outdoing.
But this year, Jaylen Brown look like he just chilling and Tatum balling.
Tatum is balling.
But remember.
Let me ask you
this. Remember though. Before you say it, hold on. Before you say it, remember. In the Olympics, remember he wasn't getting a lot of minutes. Remember I said that.
No, he wasn't. Man, we talked about this.
Yeah, remember that's the reason why we thought that they was gonna win the championship because of that.
Yeah.
With Jaylen Brown getting disrespected and Tatum not getting minutes.
They was disrespecting them.
Yeah, they were. They were.
Were they?
Yeah, they were. They was the world champions, man. They was letting Tyrese Halliburton play more than Tatum. I was like, what the fuck? Right. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Come on now. Tyrese Halliburton playing more than Tatum. Come on.
Disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
Real fellas, so keep it real. The
point guard is keeping it real.
That great for that USA team.
You said what?
The point guard position wasn't that great for that USA team.
But what they got?
But that's the reason why he was supposed to be.
What they got to do with the world champion? Yeah, what they got to do with the world? I think Tyrese Halliburton world champion.
I think Tyrese Halliburton was getting clocked because of the point guard. We didn't have that much talent at the point guard position, but at that small forward position, we got all the talent. He's not better than LeBron James.
Y'all had LeBron James.
He's not better than LeBron James. He's not better than Kevin Durant. Where is he going to play?
Who?
Jason Tatum.
He can play the point guard. Let LeBron just be
the
play point like he do now. My thing is, man, it don't matter, man. This is positionless basketball.
It do matter. It do matter, really... Eric, and I'll tell you why it matters. They barely won.
And you justifying the disrespect. It don't matter because they barely won.
I'm saying.
Maybe if he was in there, they would have really did something.
Maybe they would have.
So you mean to tell me that you wouldn't even put him to guard the point guard? It don't matter where he at on offense.
No, I would not.
I wouldn't. Even after he just won the championship.
Yeah.
Why have him there?
Are you serious?
No, I would not.
Come on, man.
So you mean to tell me you wouldn't even use him at all? You wouldn't even use him in the starting lineup?
To be honest, the games were so close, I'd be scared to lose. And it's not because of him.
For what? Why would you be scared?
Because I don't want to take LeBron or KD out for Jason Tatum in the
Dude,
close
he's
game. I want them two in the game over
Well,
him.
take out Joel Embiid. Shit.
He's
Take
the
out
only,
Joel
he's the
Embiid.
only center we got.
Man, who gives a
Yeah.
fuck? He ain't that nice. That's
He's
the
the
reason
biggest
why he
nigga,
hurt
he's the biggest
now.
nigga on the court every game.
But that's the reason why he hurt now.
Who cares? That ain't the point. Who cares about why he hurt now? That's Philadelphia's problem. We talking about
Man,
the USA
well,
team.
my thing, what I'm saying is that, man, they don't need no center.
What?
Center? Yeah, they could put LeBron at center and they'll be straight.
Man, you crazy, man. Jokic would have beat the shit out of him. Serbia would have fucked them up without Jokic.
Well, then don't put LeBron
Who?
at center against Serbia. But any other team you could. You know what I'm saying? Hold Embiid just to play against Jokic. I mean, but other than that, put Tatum in the game. I mean, why not? Y'all can go big and dominate.
You can put him in the game, like you said, if you want to. But me personally, the games were so close that I would have rather kept in Steph, LeBron, KD, and my guy, the regular guys.
But it was only certain games that was close, though.
And I get it. I think he was the leading scorer the last time they played overseas. So I get why you feel like he should play in it. And yeah, maybe he could get some minutes, but I feel like even some minutes is almost disrespectful too.
Man, you missing the whole point. They just won the championship.
Yeah.
That's the Celtics. That ain't Jason Tatum. That's the Celtics.
Man, but he was a part of the Celtics. What are you talking about?
So,
I'm just saying, you don't see the disrespect.
You can't say so.
What the fuck does the NBA championship got to do with the USA team?
Evan,
Because
you don't see the disrespect in that, dog.
You don't see the disrespect in that. You don't see the disrespect.
When hasn't ever the world champion not been on the USA team, dog? It's never been like that.
Or just play majority minutes.
He was on the team.
No, I mean, and playing though. Like really out there, they be like, "Oh, this dude just won an NBA champion." That's how you promote your league. What's up?
But what I don't understand is today, how are you clarifying? Hold on, Evan. I'm asking you this: how can you sit there and clarify that it was okay for Tyrese Halliburton to get more minutes than Jason Tatum?
I just told you because of the position. The point guard position wasn't that heavy. But that position that Jason Tatum plays had a lot of talent at. They didn't have that much talent.
But what I'm saying is that why do you have to have him play point?
Because
you don't have to be the point guard. All you doing is bringing the ball up the floor. He can
like
just play.
Nah, man.
Play point guard.
Hell no.
I don't see what the problem is. I don't see why he can't play point and not be the point.
Because he's
like
not
LeBron can bring the ball up and still play the four.
Because LeBron's a point guard.
But you did hear what I just said? I said he can still play the point guard, but still play the forward position. LeBron, he don't have to be the point guard to be the point guard. He can be the power forward that's running the point. You know what I'm saying? And then just have Tatum out there guarding the shoot.
Maybe we tried that in practice and it sucked.
No,
maybe not.
No,
maybe not. I don't know.
No,
but bottom line is,
he's better. The way they played. He's better than Tyrese Halliburton.
Not at the point guard position. He's not.
Yes, he is. Even if he's not a point guard, he's still better than Tyrese Halliburton.
Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not even having that. I'm not even arguing.
What? You really think he's better than him?
At a point guard position, yes.
No, at nothing.
What do it matter if he's a point guard or not?
Because that's the position you in. If I put him in as the center, is he a good center? No.
But LeBron is the point guard, but he don't play point guard.
What? That don't even make sense.
It does make sense. Ain't he
He's the point guard, but doesn't play point guard? Well, then how is he the point guard?
Ain't he the small forward? Ain't he the small forward? Ain't he the starting small forward?
He could be.
No,
But if he's
no.
playing
What
point
I'm
guard,
saying,
he's
what
a
you mean
point
he
guard.
could be? What you mean? He is the
You
small
can
forward.
put him wherever you want to put him.
Who? Exactly. That's what I'm saying about
That's
Tatum.
LeBron James, nigga. Jason Tatum ain't LeBron
Oh
James.
my God. We're saying the same thing. Exactly what you're saying, sir.
Yes, but they're not the same person, my nigga. Jason Tatum does not have the same skills as LeBron James.
No, he doesn't, but that doesn't
So
mean
he can't be a point guard.
But listen, that doesn't mean he can't guard the point guard.
He cannot. Hey, listen, bro. Listen to what I'm telling you, my nigga. He cannot guard point guard. Listen to what I'm telling you. He cannot guard point guards, and he cannot play point guard. What are you not understanding?
Why you don't think he can guard point guards? I think he can, especially overseas.
Who can? Man, listen, man. First of all, we're gonna stop with the Jason Tatum great defense shit. We're gonna cut that shit out now.
Man, nobody said no. Hold on. First of all,
what point guard is he guarding?
He got
what
great
point guard
defense.
is he staying in front? What 6'10" nigga is staying in front of a point guard?
Wait, man, hold on. Before you start putting words in my mouth, I didn't say Jason Tatum was a great defender. He's good enough, though.
No,
he can stop the point guard. No, that's your opinion. Dude,
I've seen him play basketball. What 6'10" nigga stays in front of point guards?
So you mean to tell me this year he not playing good defense?
Eric, what 6'10" nigga stays in front of point guards? Tell me, where is he?
Over when we playing against the USA versus the world, man, yes, he can. But if we're talking about the NBA, no. I'm talking about over the world.
So you gonna put so when they play Puerto Rico, so when they play Puerto Rico, so when they play Puerto Rico, you gonna put Jason Tatum on that little nigga with the braids from the Pelicans. That's what you gonna do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's why y'all done lost.
No, we wouldn't have lost because that nigga would have tried to came to the lane.
Okay.
And Anthony Davis would have sent that shit back to the other way.
Okay.
Or LeBron.
Okay.
You acting like Puerto Rico is just gonna be a threat to them.
Bottom line is, my nigga, if a point guard is getting into the paint, you causing trouble for everybody else. You not staying in front of him, my nigga. That little nigga getting to the paint is gonna cause everybody else to be open. Jason Tatum cannot play defense against a point guard. He cannot handle the ball like a point guard. What are we talking about?
I'm talking about the Olympics. He can.
I don't give a fuck if he's playing in the YMCA.
No, that's what I'm.
He ain't a point guard.
In the Olympics, yes, he can guard those type of guards because they're not NBA guards.
No, but they're professional guards. You don't have to be an NBA guard to go around somebody. You tripping, my nigga. You living in a video game.
No, I'm not tripping.
Video games.
No, I'm not tripping, dog. You just
listen.
The fact that you don't like him.
You just said that because they from overseas, they can't get around up NBA players, which you just told me. Nigga, that Africa almost beat them niggas. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, yes, Jason Tatum's chances is greater of playing better defense against one of those point guards. Yes, it is. It is.
No,
yes,
it's not. Not better than Tyrese Halliburton.
That's why it don't matter.
He's going to be bad on defense. And then when you give him the ball on offense, he's not a point guard.
No, he's not going to be bad on defense. No, he's not, dude.
Bruh, he cannot guard. He is not a defensive player.
You think he's like this super high-level defensive player. No, he's good enough to guard the Olympic guards in Puerto Rico. Yeah, he can guard that nigga.
No, he can't.
Of course he can.
No, he can't.
Now, if you want him to guard Trae Young, no,
he can't. He can't guard the little nigga from New Orleans.
A nigga from Cameroon, yes, he can guard that nigga. Yes, he can.
All right. I ain't gonna argue with you, bro.
No, man, because what's crazy is that you trying to diminish this man's character by.
No, I'm not, my nigga. I'm not diminishing nobody. I seen the nigga play back. You act like I just picked this shit out of my head, my nigga. He can't even stay in front of fucking Luka Doncic slow ass. How are you gonna stay in front of a fast point guard?
Listen, what
how are you gonna stay in front of a quick point guard?
Listen, what you saying?
No, you listen to what I'm saying. You listen to what I'm saying. You listen to what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. How are you gonna stay? How are you gonna stay in front of a fast nigga if you can't stay in front of a slow nigga? Answer that.
They playing against the Monstars, man.
Answer that.
Against the Monstars, man.
Answer that. I'm not talking about the Monstars.
I'm talking about
Jason Tatum.
Listen, Listen, on that Olympic team, you can put Jason Tatum wherever, and they'll be okay.
Yeah, you know where else you can put him and they'll be okay? On the fucking bench. They don't
No,
need
he
him.
shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have
They
been on
don't
the bench,
need him.
bro.
Put his ass on the bench and we
That's what
still
I'm
win. What are
saying,
you
man.
talking about?
Listen.
You acting
That's
like
what
they
I'm saying.
lost.
You really don't like Jason Tatum. You really don't like Jason Tatum.
Every time, hey,
Because
listen,
you
bro.
sit up here acting like you
Every time
can't
I
stick
tell the
him
truth about a nigga,
anywhere on
every
that
time,
Olympic team.
every time I tell the truth about a nigga's, oh no, you don't like him. No, I'm just telling you the truth, my nigga. The nigga is not what you think he is, in my opinion. It don't mean I
Nigga,
don't like
you
him. I
should
don't even
mute
know that nigga.
yourself and listen to yourself, man. You should listen to somebody else's take on what I'm saying, dude, instead of just talking over. Because what you're saying is you're more focused on him playing defense and guard any point guard. I'm talking about when you're playing against the Monstars, the USA basketball team, you can stick that nigga anywhere and he will be okay guarding any point guard from Cameroon to Germany to wherever the fuck. They'll be okay because he's Jason Tatum. He's better than half of those guys. And listen, even if they get past him, they're not going that far from the other team. They're going to be taking that shit right back to where they're going to be scoring on the other end. Do you get what I'm saying?
You're wrong,
matters.
nigga. You're wrong.
Is he long?
You're wrong.
Is he long?
Listen, bro. You're sucking their dicks too much. You sucking the NBA players' dicks too much, bro.
I'm gonna ask you this.
You sucking their dicks too much, bro.
No, I'm gonna ask you this, and then I'm gonna shut up. If that's the case, if you saying I'm wrong, why did they put a longer, more lengthier defender on Chris Paul when it came to playing them in the playoff in that finals when they was up 2-0? Did that not make a difference?
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
What I'm saying is that length matters when you playing against a point guard. That's why certain teams, when they play against the Knicks, they put somebody long so they can guard Jalen Brunson. It's the same thing as what I'm saying about Tatum. He's long enough to stop any point guard from any European team that the Olympics are playing against. Do you get what I'm saying now? That makes a difference. His length matters. That's what I'm saying. You trying to act like he got to be this great defender to be the world great stopper. No, he does not. Not on a team like that. He does not. That's what I'm saying, fam. That's what I'm saying.
I get everything you're saying, and I disagree 1,010%, my nigga. Your IQ sounds crazy. Your IQ sounds low.
God, now it's my
IQ sounds
no,
low.
That's not, dude. Okay,
yes.
Tell me why.
You're comparing Jason Tatum to everybody that plays defense just because he got length. No, my nigga. He's not Kelly Oubre, my nigga, when it comes to defense. He's not Kelly Oubre. He's not a good defender. I don't think you're understanding me. I don't give a fuck how long and tall you think the nigga is. He can't stay in front of quicker point guards. He can't even stay in front of a slower guy. So how do you expect him to stay in front of point guards? And like you said, yes, there's other guys back there, but now that you've gotten around him, now everybody else is open. So when he gets to the middle, now LeBron James's man is open for three. Now Kevin Durant's man is open for three.
But
now we got you niggas scrambling. Now we got you niggas scrambling. Now we got you niggas scrambling, and you can't play defense like that, especially with a big ass nigga like Joel Embiid on the team.
Ain't nobody scrambling against Puerto Rico. Now, if they was playing some NBA players, then that's different.
It don't, nigga, they're professional players. They're professionals. They're professionals. They're professionals, my nigga. You act like they playing against some fucking high school kids.
And you acting like the formula is not different.
They barely won, my nigga. They barely beat these teams. What are you talking about?
Point guard.
What are you talking about? They barely won. They barely won. What are you talking about?
Man, what are you talking about?
You're talking about how great everybody else is, and they barely won. The NBA players are so good. The NBA players are so much better. The NBA players are so much better than everybody else over there that they barely fucking won. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga. You thinking too highly of these niggas is what you're doing. Way too highly. Way too highly. None of these niggas is playing defense.
And you act like every game was close, man. Stop it, man.
Nigga, they damn near lost to a team that just...
Listen, you got your own opinion about it, man. You got your own opinion about it. Like I said, man, you can't sit up there and say that Link don't matter.
I know
got Link. I know basketball, fam.
I know basketball. You just talking about size and length. Just because you got size and length don't make you a good defender. Size and length makes you an automatic.
You act like you act like every point guard can you act like every point guard can get past somebody who is 6'8". No, that's not the case.
Hey, does size and length make you a good defender automatically? Is that what you're saying? Does size and length make you a good defender automatically? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Size matters, man.
Does it make you a good defender automatically? Yes or no? Does it make you a good defender automatically? Yes or no?
Nigga, you don't have to be a good defender when you got size. Because you can use your size.
That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life, my nigga.
Now it's stupid.
That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life, my nigga.
Right. Says it to the guy that knows so much basketball.
Just because you're tall and lanky means that you're an automatic defender is the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Just because you're a point guard, that doesn't always mean you're going to get past somebody.
Why wouldn't I get past a bad defender?
Why would you?
Because he's a bad defender. Because he's a bad defender. That's why.
You acting like ain't nobody can have catch-up speed because they have length. Like they can't block your shot.
You're hurting the rest of the defense.
You can get past
You're hurting the rest of the defense. You're hurting the rest of the defense, my nigga. It's a team sport. It's a team sport, bro. If the point guard is breaking down the defense, then everybody else is open that shouldn't be open.
But that don't necessarily mean Joe Blow Smoke out there on the 3-point line gonna make the shit. We don't respect everybody at the 3-point line just because he wide open, nigga. If that's the case, nigga, everybody in the NBA will hitting all they open shots. That's the whole point of reason why we don't like basketball right now. Because
that's how they play overseas.
Everybody think they can shoot.
That's how they play overseas, sir.
No, you're not even listening to what you saying, dude. You making logic, but then when I'm coming back with you, and then I'm telling you what you saying wrong, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I haven't said anything wrong. All I did was ask you questions.
You did.
All I did is ask you questions.
Joe man wide open. If you get open, that doesn't mean that guy's gonna make it. That's the same thing they do in the NBA,
I didn't say it did.
That's the same thing that they do in the NBA, sir.
I didn't say it did, sir. What I said is you're making every people open that shouldn't be open because they're breaking down the defense.
Who cares if he open? Is he gonna make it or not? No, he's not gonna make it.
You don't know that, sir. Sir, you don't know that. I don't like to do hypotheticals. I'm just talking basketball, bro.
You can't do
I'm
that.
just talking basketball, bro.
You think just because
I'm talking basketball. It makes more sense.
Can't block your shot.
It makes more sense. It makes more sense. Listen. Let me help you make some. I'm trying to help you make it make sense, sir. It makes sense.
I need for you to make it think like you know it makes sense.
Let me help you, man. Just listen for once. Just listen. It makes sense to have a good defender on a good defender so he doesn't get around him so easily. Because if he gets around him so easily, then he can either score or help other people score. Whether they miss or make the shot, they're getting good shots strictly because there's a tall guy on a small guy. And you think just because a nigga's 6'10" that he's automatically a good defender. And that's not true. That's ridiculous.
Because they wide open like they gonna make the shot. You gotta be respected for us to even care about you out there, nigga. You gotta be respected. And first of all, you can get past me. What if you get past me? My link, I can still block your shot from behind. What the fuck? And then who cares if my man is open? Is I'm worried about him grabbing a rebound over me? No. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, stop it, dude. You act like you got to be a great defender to guard a point guard. No, that's not the case. If you got length, you can make up for some of the mistakes that you making. Like, especially like if you get blown past, you can block a nigga shot from behind because why? You got length. That's why you put niggas that's tall and long on the nigga that can score. Because why? Length matters. And if that's the case, why did Chris Paul and them didn't win the championship? Because they end up putting Link on him to stop him. And they made him, and what they do for little dudes down low.
What?
You know what I'm talking about, man. I said length matters. Just because you blow past me, that doesn't mean I can't recover and still block your shot because I have long arms for length. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to always make the right play just because you got past me. I can still steal the ball. When I know you making the pass because I'm watching you from behind. Because why? I got long arms to grab that ball when you trying to
that could
pass
happen.
the ball to the guy you think that's wide open.
Yeah, that could happen.
That's basketball, sir. Remember,
that could happen. Just
and
like,
why you trying to act like, and you ain't got to be no great defender to know that. You just got to have good basketball instincts, which he do.
Okay, are you done? Okay, so that could happen. Just like I could drive past you and fall and break my leg. There's a lot of things that could happen in a lot of situations. Bottom line is this. You don't want your defense getting broke down on the regular because it's easier to score that way. Whether they have a wide open shot and miss it or make it, whatever, it's not good, my nigga. That's not what you want. You want somebody that can stay in front of that person. Jason Tatum is not that guy. That's why he sat his ass down. We got people already in your position that are better than you. And
I think he's wrong because with a team like that, yes, you can use that link, put them at point guard, and let them guard the point guard. Them niggas ain't that nice to where we should be worrying about them. That's all I'm saying. Now, if we talking about an NBA team, that's different. But, man, I'm not worried about them guys from Europe to Germany to wherever. Who cares? Them niggas ain't that good because if they was, nigga, we would be worried about them. That's just bad coaching to me, to be honest with you. That's bad coaching. You got a good player in Jason Tatum. You can stick him anywhere in that lineup, and they would be all right. We wouldn't know that because he didn't play him. But what I'm saying is that I feel I feel that it's a greater chance to put him at point guard because length matters. It doesn't matter if he's a great defender. He don't have to be. Not on a team like that. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man.
I think y'all lost.
No, but you can't know woulda, coulda, shoulda. We don't know that. You don't know that. You can't just say that because
that's why we do I thought it was doing hypothetical.
That's what I'm saying. What you just see, that's what I'm saying. You saying you disagreeing with me, but then you saying I'm wrong. No, you don't know.
I think with your coaching strategy, they would have lost. Yes.
You don't know that.
No, I don't. I'm telling you what I think.
Exactly. You don't know that. So you can't tell me.
Just like you don't know. Just like you don't know, my nigga. Putting Jason Tatum in could have made them lose, my nigga. You don't know. I thought we were doing hypothetical. That's all you've been doing is hypothetical shit.
No, I'm not being.
Yes, my nigga. Listen, this is the facts, Eric. The facts is he didn't play and they fucking won. What you're saying is he still could have and they still could have won. You don't know that. Them putting him in at point guard could have caused them to lose a game.
But I actually do know that because you could use him.
Bro, you could use anything. You can use anybody, but that don't mean they're going to win. We want the best way to win, and I want Kevin Durant and LeBron James on the court over Tatum.
But he don't have to play that position is what I'm saying. Because the point guard position was trash anyway in the Olympics. So why not put him in there? That's all I'm saying.
Not true.
So I don't know if they would have win or lost with them. Yeah, you're right. I can't say that. But what I'm saying is that he probably would have done better than them guys. I can say that.
That's not true. Point guard play was not trash in the Olympics.
It was. I ain't going to talk about Steph Curry. And sometimes Drew Holiday came in, but he wasn't always consistent. He wasn't. You want to look those up?
He kept people in front of him. I'm sure he did. He played
Because they
role.
was trash.
Bro,
I mean, Jason Tatum could have done that too.
We didn't need
That
Jason Tatum.
nigga's a world champion. That's what I'm saying. Like you trying to sit up here and say hypothetical, but this nigga's a world champion.
There was a lot of people on that team that are world champions. So
and
what?
That nigga right now is playing it better than half of the dudes in the league right now. But you saying he's still trash.
I didn't say
damn, dude. That's biased to me right there. That's not.
I didn't say it was trash at all, sir. You put words in my mouth. I said he didn't have to play on that team because it looked like they knew what they were doing. Is what I said. And I said I don't think he should play point guard on any team, is what I said. I didn't call him trash. I didn't say I didn't like Jason Tatum. You said that.
Oh my God.
You said that.
Goodness. Listen, on record right now, you ain't probably never said that he ain't trash right now. You probably ain't said it right at this moment, but don't ever say you ain't never said that though. Now let's stop that now. That's the whole point.
I said
on the reason why we go back and forth, or you go back and forth with anybody when it comes to Brown and Tatum.
Just because if I say Brown is better than him, that don't mean Jason Tatum is trash. Because I think Brown is better than him. What are you talking about?
He was trash, and you
said I never said Jason Tatum is trash. If I said he was trash, I would tell you he was trash right now, my nigga. Why would I change my mind? Why would I change my mind?
All right.
Why would I change my mind?
I'm gonna stay on topic. All right.
Please do, because you don't know what you're talking about. I've never said Jason Tatum.
What? Now I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're making this up, my nigga. Right. Why would I lie about Jason Tatum being trash? If I thought Jason Tatum was trash, I would say it right now, wouldn't I?
Listen, there's plenty of times.
Wouldn't I? Hey, just answer my question, wouldn't I?
I don't know. Would you?
Why wouldn't I? That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I think a nigga trash, I would say it right now. Why wouldn't I? I thought so. No reason. Listen, I have no reason to say.
I'm not trying to put no words in your mouth. So nope. That's why I'm silent right there. I'm silent. I'm not gonna put words in your mouth. You said you didn't say it. I've heard you say it before, but you haven't said it right now. But you have said it.
But I ain't gonna. I'll tell you what I say. I'll tell you what I say, bro. So you can get it.
Okay,
I've never said that.
Yeah.
What I say about Jason Tatum is, I said he could never be the MVP because his team is too good. And I said I don't think we've ever seen the best out of Jason Tatum because his team is so good. That's the only thing I've ever said about Jason Tatum. That's it. People say Jason Tatum is this and that. I was like, yo, he's good, but we're not going to see how good he really could be because his team is so goddamn good. He can't even get fucking Eastern Conference player of the thing. He can't even get an MVP finals because his team is so good. He got Porzingis as the fourth best player. Their team is really, really good from top to bottom. So that's why he can never get MVP. Same reason LeBron James can't get MVP by playing with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. You can't get MVP with the best team. It makes no sense.
So you mean to tell me LeBron didn't win the MVP with Miami with Wade and them there?
No, I said that's why he shouldn't be able to get an MVP. He should have had. I think he had one. But
so Jason Tatum's not playing good this year, so he's not playing like MVP caliber. Or?
No. He can't. He can't compete with the numbers that the other MVP players are putting up. In my opinion, he's not close to Jokic. He's not close. He's under Jokic and Shea.
So you basically saying he's not playing at an MVP level. So because he's
third. He's top three. He's a candidate, but he's not one or two. No. He's never been one or two.
So who's the top three then?
I just told you. SGA is number one, Jokic is number two, and then Tatum's three.
So why not Jokic number one?
Because of the record. SGA them got the best record.
So because they got the best record, that's the reason why he's not number one?
That's the only reason.
But he has better numbers than SGA, even though SGA is leading the league in scoring. He still has better numbers.
He's a better everything than SGA. But when it comes to the MVP, those scores, the records matter. We talked about that with Luka. Luka should have had 2-3 MVPs by now, but he's always been a 5th, 6th seed.
So I don't. I'm just not understanding why Jason Tatum can't get no love and shit, man. Like what he got to do for you to.
Hey, bro, he can shoot, he can dribble, he can
I'm
rebound.
saying what do he got to do to get in Evan's graces? Like what do he got to do to be like, oh man, he cold. Evan said he cold. What
He
he got to
is
do?
cold. I never said he's not. All I'm saying is that he cannot get the MVP because his team is too good. You can't be the most valuable if your team is that good. You're not that valuable on this team. Everybody's good.
But that's what that's what that's what I'm not understanding. You just said SGA, they're the number one seed, right?
Right.
And you said he's the front runner for the MVP.
Right.
But so because Tatum them is second, so that's the reason why he's not MVP
No,
in
no.
his numbers.
When I say your team is too good, I'm saying you have you, who is a very good player. You have Jaylen Brown, who is a very good player. You have Porzingis, who is a very good player. You got Al Horford, who is a very good player. You got White, who is a very good player. You got Drew Holiday, who's a very. You go down the line, nigga. They're a great Al Horford, all the way from the top to the bottom. They're a great team, bro. The fucking SGA in them is SGA and some guys. And you know, I mean, he got a little bit of talent, but these guys are so young.
So what? So Jalen Wills is just chopped liver, huh? He just not doing that, or Lou
Not
Dort.
Jaylen Brown. He's not. No, I don't think Jalen Williams is close to. Like I said, I think you and a lot of these niggas. Maybe it's me. Maybe it ain't y'all. Maybe it's me.
Well,
I don't get hype over these niggas. Like
I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying like he's the greatest in sliced bread, but you telling me you acting like he just like a nobody or something on their team. Like you just said SGA and a bunch of players. It's like no, dude. They come on, man. Are you serious?
I would listen.
Harkenstein.
What I'm telling you, my nigga, I wouldn't take nobody on their team over Porzingis outside of SGA. I'd rather have Porzingis than everybody else on their team.
Not even Harkenstein.
I'd rather have Porzingis than everybody else on their team outside of SGA. And Porzingis is the Celtics' fourth best player.
Wow.
Maybe I'm sorry, third best.
I don't even got no word for it. So how's they number one then? Well, tell me that then. Make me understand how they number one if it's just him and a bunch of other players. I'm not understanding. This is gonna be the second year in a row that they've been number one. So I mean, I don't understand. Like, tell me what's going on. Like, what are you seeing? Why is they the best team in the West?
Team chemistry is team. They're a good team. They know how to play against each other. But I'm talking about talent-wise, individually talent-wise. Jason Tatum has way too much individual talent. Jason Tatum can play. Remember I told you, I said Jason Tatum could not play and they'd still be a playoff team. If he didn't play, they'd still be a playoff team. If SGA don't play, they're not a playoff team. If Jason Tatum don't play shit, they might still go to Eastern Conference Finals, to be honest.
No, I doubt that. But I do agree with you, though, on that one. They probably still would make the playoffs. And you take SGA off of there, they probably won't. But then again, that's a hypothetical because I wouldn't say they be number one. But do I think they be in the play-in? Yeah, man, they got pieces to be in the play-in. They got Caruso.
Bruh.
They got
when we talk basketball, could you not bring in the play-in? Could you not bring up the play-in?
Why I can't bring in the play-in?
Because that's not saying much. That's like the 9th and the 10th seed or some shit, ain't it now?
It is, but
but
so is the 7th and the 8th seed. But the 7th and the 8th seed is still part of the playoffs too in the old format.
I know I don't like that shit, though, because I mean everybody's going to make, like, if you got some talent, you should make it to the play-in. I mean, there's 30 teams and there's 20 options. Like, come on.
So what are we saying? Is that why LeBron is able to extend his career because of the play-in or what?
No.
You said no?
No, he's able to extend his career from the moves he makes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, the play-in is just something to get motherfuckers to pay attention to the NBA more. They got like 3 different seasons in one NBA season now.
What's that?
You got the in-season tournament, and you got the thing we was just talking about. You got all kind of shit going on in the season.
Yeah, that's true. In season, And then what else? What's the other two seasons? What the season and the postseason?
And then the play-in tournament.
Oh my goodness, man. This is terrible. This is why basketball needs a rejuvenation. It's like I wish I was growing up in that era or this era.
What you think about? Have you heard everybody talking about nostalgia is killing the game? Have you heard that yet?
It is. It
Why,
is.
speak your mind on that.
Well, because man, everybody has name, likeness, and images, right? And if you already like with Bronny James, let's use Bronny James as an example. Bronny James, his profession is a basketball player, right?
Yeah.
But he's not really that good at it yet. Like he could be good, he could still be a dud. I don't know. I ain't gonna say. But what I am gonna say is that you see how his even with him knowing that there's other players that's better than him, he still gets on the floor because of the nostalgia. Everybody wants to see him. You feel what I'm saying?
We talking about LeBron James' son?
Yeah. They be chanting his name when he be on the bench when like when the Lakers is blowing somebody out or it's getting close to the end of the game, they be calling his name for him to come in the game. They haven't did it lately.
What they got to do with nostalgia though?
But that is nostalgia. People looking forward to seeing Bronny James, no matter what he doing, bad, good.
Famo,
What?
nostalgia is like when you're talking about like shit from the past. Like nostalgia is like what they're saying is like when the way niggas talk about Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or the old players, that's what's fucking. They're talking about the past. The past is fucking up the beginning because they're saying, let's say a new player, Anthony Edwards goes crazy and does something nuts. Nostalgia is gonna tell us, oh, that was nice, but man, Kobe would have did that shit twice. Michael Jordan would have did it like this, or that player would have did it like that. The nostalgia from the old niggas is what's fucking up the NBA for today because they saying that everybody's talking bad. They say that back in the day we used to just talk about the positives of the players. We used to talk about how good they were at basketball. Now we like to talk about everything they do with the negative, basically. And so they're saying the nostalgia from back in the day, from when you're a kid, you remember things going a certain way or things. How you watch a movie back in the day and it was a good ass movie, then you watch it in 2024, you're like, yo, this shit is trash. What the fuck? But the nostalgia of it made you want to go back and watch it. That's what it is. The nostalgia from back in the day is fucking up the new NBA because everybody's bitching about what these niggas is doing today. Well, back in the day, they used to play this many games. Back in the day, that wasn't a flagrant foul. Back in the day, it's that type of shit. You know what I mean?
But that's to me, that's the nostalgia of today. You know what I'm saying? Like they love players who barely really not that good in the league, like the Ball brother. You know what I'm saying? We know him from other shit, but he's a basketball player. I mean, he's good, but is he really that good? Is he really that good to you?
Who, Lonzo or LaMelo?
Well, any of them.
I mean, they're good. They're good basketball players, but they're not. They don't deserve a commercial good. I mean,
or like all-star. Remember a while back. I don't know if we talked about this, but remember when you called me one time and you was like, man, why is LaMelo Ball got more MVP? I mean, not MVP, but all-star votes than Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying that's the nostalgia of these kids liking these certain players, you know what I'm saying, before they even done anything. Like right now, like even with the Deion Sanders boy, Shador, because he does the dances, you know what I'm saying? People know the dances, that's the nostalgia. That's the new way of nostalgia. You feel what I'm saying?
I do feel when it comes to Shador, I don't feel it with LeBron, but I guess it's just because LeBron ain't retired.
No, Bronny though. Because man, think about it. Who chants who chants for a nigga that we know that's really not that good, but we want to see him play anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers be Bronny, they be out there chanting. Motherfuckers be coming to the game just to see him, and he only played what 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Like he don't even play that much.
There's always been players like that, Famo. There's always been players where the crowd chant their name, put them in the game, a fan favorite. There's always that guy. That's nothing new.
You right. You right. Now that I think about it, you right, but not to this. It's
because it's LeBron James' son. It's like they support him. That's really what I see. I feel like people just support him for whatever, no matter what.
Oh.
Like I said, whether it's basketball, video games, they just
supporting him. They is supporting him. They got to be supporting him because I mean he only get in the game for a little bit because he really ain't making no impact on the basketball court. So what else is he doing?
I don't know, but I keep hearing about this, and I agree with some of it, but I disagree with most of it because
what?
Just saying like people they're saying like the nostalgia's ruined the game. Like they're always talking about back in the day or this way or back in it. But I feel like that's like every generation of anything that involves niggas, really shit. But like back in like you go to hip hop. Oh, this is the golden era. No, our era is the golden era. Oh no, they was only rapping about nothing. We was rapping. We had a message. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all was talking about shooting and killing. We do. You know what I mean? Every era is going to kind of think their era is the best. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think that because even if you go back from the 90s to the 80s, them 80s niggas didn't think, you know what I'm saying, the way that Isaiah was hating on Jordan and shit. Niggas still thought they was the man. Or Isaiah still hate on Jordan to today. Or Dr. J, don't put Michael Jordan in his style. You know what I mean? They think they era is the shit. Everybody got their own little era, and well, we would have did it like, well, I heard Tim Hardaway came on the Gilbert Arenas show talking about what he did to everybody. Oh, I'd have did you like this. I'd have did you.
Yeah. You know what? Let me find that.
Yeah, it's like everybody think their era is better. Gilbert Arenas, oh, y'all too small. There's no way y'all can guard. Oh, y'all say Dennis Rodman can guard LeBron. LeBron 6'8", 270. Dennis Rodman this way, this much. He's like, nah, man, he's too big. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, that's his opinion because it's more than just size. I'm not saying LeBron wouldn't have ate, but I always think it's about stopping somebody at the right times of the game. It's not about stopping somebody. Nobody's going to stop a great player all game. It's just not going to happen, bro. Especially not in the fucking NBA. Refs ain't having that shit.
So do you I don't know. I hate to say this, but because a lot of people probably gonna disagree with me with it though. But you think the game is fixed? You think it's a microchip or a metal in the ball or a magnet that they always be saying? I mean, you know, it's a lot of rumors out here. I heard it. I know you done heard it too.
I've heard it all, and I always shitted on it. But at this point, I don't think it's got that far yet. To meet my perspective, I don't think it's that far. But I do think the betting shit is kind of wild, my nigga.
First of all, thanks for having me.
What you mean?
Like when you'll see shit where like a nigga.
First of all, thanks for having me.
Whatever the point spread is, it's almost like, I mean, obviously the players know it. The girlfriends know. Everybody knows what the point spread is. So you'll see games where a nigga, I just need them to score one more shot or don't score one more shot. And this nigga will shoot it from half court and make it and shit. It's like, nigga, you didn't have to shoot that shot. It's like they know and they know what they doing out there. I mean, I think the players are fixing the games more than we think. I know what's the name just got caught, Terry Rozier, but I think the players are more into it than we think. Even the coaches. I mean, I think the coaches could do it. They the ones that got the power of your minutes and everything. If they want you to score 12 points, nigga, and keep you on the under, nigga, you ain't coming back in the goddamn game.
All right. I'm getting it queued up, man. Hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna get a little snippet of what Tim Hardaway said on the Gilbert Arenas. Here we go.
No, yeah. I got some words from Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, all the other old guys. They said I was coming on. He was like, yeah, make sure you give it to him. I said, no question. Everybody talking about Mike. Mike is the GOAT. Mike was that bad motherfucker. Mike, had it going on. Mike didn't let people beat him. Mike didn't. He went on about his business. He didn't let people, beat him, and he knew how to play the game. But you all think that we couldn't play. You say, he playing against some scrubs, or he playing against some guys that can't play, and we let him do this and we let him do that. No, man. A lot of you guys couldn't play in our fucking era.
Ooh.
Y'all couldn't play in our era.
Any guys on this couch?
Gil could.
Okay.
We would have beat his ass. We would have knocked him on his ass.
I would have went right by you.
I'm too tall for y'all.
No.
They talking about Brandon Jennings.
You would have made it out because you would have been in the game. You would have been in the game.
Nick Young.
You wouldn't have had that mentality to make it out. But Gil, he probably could have hung. Oh yeah, it was when we was growing up.
I wait insulting this nigga to their face.
Hey,
Oh, this man is a monster.
You talking about Ego? Stop this shit. You talking about Ego from the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Yes, all that.
That motherfucker was nice. That motherfucker was nice.
Man,
Your game was all right, but you think it was nice.
Man,
your shit was
Hardaway
all right.
like the baby.
Let's stop.
Yeah, your
He
shit was
talking
all
to
right.
Nick Young right here.
It was a
That
couple
nigga
of y'all
would've been
back in
gang, nigga. You would have made it out, nigga. He said you
It was a
nigga.
couple good. You
He right.
was one.
I don't believe he
Tim
would either.
Hardaway crossover and all that. But come on, man.
Go ahead. Name another guy. I can't hear you.
I would name Mark Price wherever he stands.
Mark Price was a bad motherfucker. He don't get his just due.
But where would he be ranked in this era if he was
Ranked with this here? It's a lot of motherfuckers couldn't stay with Mark Price. Mark Price was
Mark Price better than Trey Young.
He could stop on the shoot in your face.
Absolutely.
Team. Knew how to pass the ball. Knew how to play the game. Mark Price.
Nick Young, he trying to be straight now.
Rod Strickland, another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kevin Johnson, another motherfucker.
Kevin Johnson.
All right, we got some bad motherfuckers in our era.
No, the 90s is fine. My complaint was the 80s. So I was talking about the 80s. So there's this illusion about the hand check. And I always use you as an example. And I said, if the hand check was so dominant, then how can the scoring guard come in as rookies tearing everybody's ass up? Right? So there was only a few back then. Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Johnson, and then you. And I'm saying if the hand check was what everyone said was, when the scoring guard, the guy who comes downhill, when he came into the game, why wasn't it affecting him?
I'm going to tell you this. When we came into the game, Kevin Johnson, myself, even Mark Price, we was fast enough and quick enough, and we can handle the ball. And we used to get out of the offense. Mm-hmm. And we used to not run offense. If you was going to hand check us, we used to not run offense, and we used to take our man. So he had to understand, these motherfuckers ain't running offense. Mm-hmm. These guys are facts. We got to play them legit. Mm-hmm. Other guards say they
robots now. They robots now.
Mm-hmm. He didn't have that, those handles to get past somebody. Like Brandon, you and Brandon, y'all had handles to get past. If somebody picked you up, you laughing at them.
Yes, yeah.
Y'all laughing at them.
For sure.
So yeah, that's what it was. When they picked us up, we was laughing at them. Then they had to start picking us at half court.
See, so my theory was right. Like when people talk about the hand check, and I'm like,
shout out to Derek Harper. Shout out to Derek Harper.
Guys who were running off, who had big men, who were sitting there, back to the.
All right, that's enough. I don't know how much I can go, but
shout out to Derek Harper on the hand check shit, bro. But what they were saying is, if you coming downhill, hand checking can't help downhill. Hand checking only work with niggas like the Mark Jackson type point guards that's really just trying to run the offense, taking the time. But when you got them new guards that come in and they looking to score more, that hand checking shit don't work.
Man, he gave him the business right there. He just let him know. Like he said, for real, man, Mark Price was a bad motherfucker. The fact that Nick Young tried to single out Mark Price, like, Yeah, you right. Mark Price, you probably would have killed Mark Price. No, he said no, he would have killed Mark. Mark Price would have killed him, man. Nick Young, he would have killed Nick Young, straight up.
And ain't nobody in their fucking right mind taking Nick Young over Mark Price unless they just don't know better.
Right. And they probably don't know better because they probably know him more for what he do off the court than he do on the court.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Woo.
Price was a bad motherfucker. I remember we was having that talk. I said, man, there's a lot of bad motherfucking point guards that I think today would be all-stars just because they would have the green light to shoot more. They don't have to throw it down in the post every goddamn time up the court. Because a lot of them niggas were solid point guards that just, like you said, it just wasn't their role to score. They played with scorers already, and that was their role to get the ball to play. But they could score like a motherfucker.
That's what I feel like Austin Reeves is doing for the Lakers.
Remember Michael Adams?
I do.
Michael Adams used to give niggas problems with that ugly ass jump shot.
Oh man, I used to kill him. I used to kill him on NBA Live with him, with the Washington Bullets, what they used to be.
Facts.
I used to, man.
I always bring up Nick Van Exel. I feel like Nick Van Exel would be a star.
Oh yeah, him too on the game. He was solid too. He was another solid guy. But yeah, so now from now on, so when they be talking about how nobody like your brother, when he be talking about how Jordan didn't play against nobody. Oh yeah, Jordan played against a lot of great players, man. They just didn't get their just due, man, because they probably just thought they was dog meat. But nah, man.
I think that's the argument with Jordan, that he played against great players. It's that the position that he was at, the shooting guards weren't that great back then.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was it. I can't even really remember a lot of them because they was all
big man league. It was kind of like what we were talking about earlier about everybody complaining about all this shit. See, I remember back in the day when the Patrick Ewing days, Dave Robinson days, everybody was complaining about the game so slow and it's too much posting. Remember they had to change the rule for Charles Barkley. He used to get the ball and just back down forever.
Yeah.
They had to go to the 5-second back down rule because it was too slow. It was too much posting. People complaining about that. And then I remember when it got to the 2000s, these niggas are thugs. These are niggers. These are thugs with the braids and the tattoos and the big clothes and the jewelry.
AI. That's AI, boy. They see AI and they went crazy.
All I'm saying is they've always had something to complain about, fam. They've always complained about something. And like I said, they changed the rules. It's just I just really think it's almost impossible to compare the players from back in the day to these players because it's a whole literally another game, a whole different game, different rules, different freedoms. You know what I mean? Like I said, the point guards back in the day weren't even allowed to play. Like it's almost like Michael Jordan was almost a cheat code, bro, as a shooting guard. When we talk about shooting guards back in the day, their job was to like spread the floor. You would sit over there and hopefully somebody would cheat and you get a wide open spot up 3-pointer. Michael Jordan came in the game and was doing everything, jumping, shooting. And there wasn't many. There was only like 2 of them niggas. And they weren't doing it as good as him. Your shooting guard used to be, Dan Marley. And, they might get a dunk every now and then, but they weren't like Michael. Michael Jordan was the whole package. Now you got mad niggas with the whole package. Jalen Green got the whole package. You feel me? Everybody got the whole package now. So that's like when we was talking about Magic and when he was coming down throwing some of these passes, it's just like he was so much better and so much more advanced than everybody else in that era. He was just trying shit. He was having fun. Everybody, like in basketball, has developed so much now that you can't just be out here playing around. Even the worst nigga, you just can't be playing around with like that.
Well, I want to give a shout out to
I can watch Magic Johnson highlights and you tell me who all them niggas he was running past with. I don't know who half them niggas was, man. Niggas was looking like idiots out there.
I mean, I just think their games wasn't, they was athletic, but they was more like jump shooting. Like they perfected the mid range to a T. Like everybody had a mid range. It felt like it don't matter if you center or power forward.
That's a fact. Everybody has some mid range game because that's where the game was played inside the 3-point line. The spacing is so ridiculous. If you go back and watch those games, it's ridiculous on the spacing. Like there's no space to do anything inside.
Right, wasn't. I agree with you because I do remember that game we watched with the what was the Laker game? No, it was the Bulls. It was the Bulls versus the the Hornets, and there was no spacing.
Yeah. The point guard will bring the ball to court, probably dribble to the 3-point line, and then pass the ball down to the post, and that's how the offense starts. Just like the pick and roll starts everything now, everything started from the post first. Even if it was Michael Jordan in the triangle offense, we gonna bring it up. We're gonna pass fake over here. Y'all gonna cut through. We giving the ball right here on the elbow. Y'all cut through, and this is where the play starts right here. Whether y'all double team or whatever, but everything was starting in the post back in the day because it's the closest shot, it's the easiest shot. Now the big man want to stand under the three. All the big men want to stand either at the 3-point line, or they just catching alley oops. That's it. Either you're a shooting big man or you're an alley oop big man. If your name isn't Jokic or Joel Embiid, I don't know how you would have fun playing this game as a big man. Dog. It's dog, like I said, just imagine running down the court 10 times and you haven't touched the ball yet because they haven't came over for a double team so you can catch an alley oop. They're not even thinking about giving you the ball one-on-one in the post. Not even thinking about it. Jared Allen, like I said, all them centers from Dallas except Anthony Davis. Nobody's even thinking about giving y'all the ball. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but it's just that's not the way they play. I remember when we were watching the Celtics versus the Mavericks. There was the game where I said I think the Mavericks found something. I think it was game 2, and I was like I think the Mavericks found something because they had Jason Tatum guarding Daniel Gafford, and I was like, remember they were not double teaming Luka, they weren't double teaming Kyrie, they're playing everybody straight up. Yeah, but they get the ball down to Daniel Gafford the first play, and everybody collapsed on the D. Everybody jumped out. I said, "Oh shit, there it is, right there." And then they came out and blew them out in game 3, I think it was. And I was like, "Okay, I think we got something here." And then they never did it again. They didn't go. I was like, that mismatch is Tatum in the post. Tatum don't guard in the post. Tatum
he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be down there.
But they matchups was they had him guarding Daniel Gafford. It's because they knew Dallas wasn't going to give the ball to Daniel Gafford in the post repeatedly. You feel me? He might do it once, but I think it was the first play of the game. They gave it to him. He went down and they all swarmed down on him. He kicked it out for a 3-pointer. Bang! I was like, okay, there we go. We got him double teaming now. We got him scrambling because they haven't been double. They've been playing Luka 1-on-1, playing Kyrie 1. We're not helping off of them. We're not doing that. If they get 60, they get 60. That was Dallas' scheme. So you got to have in the playoffs, you got to find a mismatch. If you don't have a mismatch, it's hard to win, bro. You got to have a mismatch in the playoffs.
But that's what that's what I'll be saying. Like when it comes to mismatch, like on defense, like if you, like with Trae Young, they ain't gonna put somebody small on Trae Young. They're gonna put somebody long with long arms on Trae Young to make sure. Yeah, you might get past me a couple times, but you're gonna have to work for every point you make.
It depends. Again, to me, I don't want to get into that argument again, but to me, it depends who that player is.
It absolutely does.
They both could be 6'8".
That's why I'm so confident of what I'm saying, because I agree with you, because it does matter who's out there. That's what I'm saying. Like if I know somebody that I know can't shoot the 3, I ain't giving a fuck if he out there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave your ass open. Of course I am. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if it's Stephen Curry out there on the 3-point line, yeah, I'm gonna be worried. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the Tatum argument, what I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a difference. Like it's just totally different. Like when you playing against Puerto Rico, like, yeah, we're gonna give you respect, but we ain't gonna give you that much respect. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they wasn't coached good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because they should have never been in any games because they had too much talent.
Hold on, sorry to cut you off, man. Shout out to the viewers, man. Give us some likes, man. Check out the YouTube page. Give us some likes, man. We need the subscribers, the likes, all that. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all checking us out at 12:40. Happy birthday, Luka! Happy birthday, Luka! I forgot. Officially, happy birthday to the Dawn. Hey.
They winning too. 92 to 86.
Who they playing?
They playing the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh yeah, I already seen Luca. I already seen Luca. Luca already got that nigga's head on the wall. I don't give a fuck about no Anthony Edwards. Luca already got that nigga's head on the wall. I
Oh man,
need a new nigga's head on the wall. I want Kyrie's head on the wall now.
no man. It's always good to see how they play against certain teams though. Minnesota's starting to come back. Never mind. They got some nigga trying to think he want to be on TV, turning the ball over.
What Luca playing like?
He ain't doing nothing. He just sitting around. I don't know his stat line.
Nigga said he just sitting around.
He is. He just standing around.
He playing or he on the bench?
Yeah, he playing.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because it's right now it's Austin Reeves, it's Vanderbilt, Luka Doncic, Vincent, and is that LeBron?
LeBron got 27 and 15.
Of course he do.
LeBron James.
Of course he do. He the one that's benefiting off the Luka.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely benefited.
Luka got 13 points and 11 rebounds.
See, man.
LeBron got 27 and 15 rebounds. He's got 21 and 6.
Man, them niggas be cursed playing against with LeBron. Them niggas be cursed, boy. That nigga be killing niggas' careers, boy.
Ain't nobody else even doing shit really.
Golly, he makes sure he shine at all times. He don't give a fuck about nobody else shining though. He did try. He have been passing though. I seen your boy been playing off the ball a little bit lately too. I've been noticing that too.
You talking about like how John said he couldn't?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I have. So shout out to John, dog. If you listen to this, dog, he is playing off the ball, dog. I did see him too.
Thank you.
Yep, I did see him for sure. But the Lakers, man, they just all hype, man. Ugh, I hate that, man. Like they talented. Don't get me wrong, man. They is talented, but they is woo. But they the wild card, man. They the team that you don't really know what you're gonna get from them, even though you know they ain't gonna win no championship this year. It's just that you just don't know though.
That's why I said it. I feel like matchups and depending on what team you get.
Oh,
I feel like
they hurt him. They hurt your guy.
Luka hurt?
Yeah, he was hurt for a minute. Yeah, he complained to the refs too much. Minnesota getting back in transition. Oh my goodness. 5 minutes left in the game, man. Happy birthday, Luka. He can't even get no calls on his birthday either.
Luka ain't got no calls since he been in the league, boy. He'd have about 5,000 more points. I'll take that back 2,000 because he's gonna miss half them free throws. That's the only thing that pissed me off about Luka is his free throw shooting. I don't get it.
Yeah, he just missed some.
Yeah, his free throw shooting. I've taken it like it's not gonna get no better. It's just gonna be. It is what it is with him and free throws.
Yeah, they gotta get it together though. But they is playing better defense though. But tonight they not. They let Minnesota get to the paint real easy right now. They're down by 3. It's 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. I mean, my bad. Not 3 minutes left. They up 3. Lakers is up 3, and it's 5 minutes left in the game.
All right, man. Sound like it's time to wrap this up so I can see the end of
this. Yeah. You right. It is. Let's wrap it up. Appreciate you guys. Another one bites the dust, man. Another one bites the dust. Appreciate y'all. Anytime. Letchaknow podcast 61 at gmail.com. Hit us up anytime if you want to collaborate with us, you know what I'm saying? Or if you got something you want to talk about, just hit us up.
That's all you got to do, baby. Instagram, Facebook. You said Letchaknow 61 at Gmail. However you want to holler us, we down to collab. Got some new shit coming up soon, so keep checking in. Again, appreciate the likes and subscribes. Y'all have a good night, man. We about to check out this Luka Magic at the
That's
end.
right. We is. Holla.
On.
Letchaknow.